Behold, we return from a place away from here for 2 weeks.
Literally anywhere else.
I don't get it. I've been here the whole time.
That's true. Some of us have returned more recently than others.
Jason just has a storage pod, a cryopod that we just push him into and then take him out of.
I had the whole conversation with somebody that seemed confused that I'd never met you.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, because we're not in a game together. And, like, we don't all live in Stu's garage.
Yeah. It's not like a real-world house where we all live.
We don't all live in Stu's garage. Wink.
Right.
We don't all live in Stu's garage.
The key
we don't all live in Stu's garage.
Stu gets to live in the house.
I have a tent in the backyard.
I met a high school student of mine at the mall, and they were like,
"You're a real person."
And they were so shocked to see me in the world.
It always is weird when you meet the teacher in the wild.
And it's like Mean Girls right there.
Yeah, but she and her friends were across the street, and there was this great moment where she saw me and went, "What, Mr. Mills?" and then realized she's in public with her friends waving to an adult teacher, and it was like trying to pull her hair out and eat the words back in her. Like, I don't know that man. And I was like, "Hey, Amy," or whatever her name was. Like, I'll see you at school on Monday. Like, I was just like, I'm gonna eat this up.
Like, full throttle.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Both pedals all the way down.
Beautiful.
I know my role.
Anyway, I'm Kadave, and this is Insert Coin, back for episode 7.
Yes.
Sorry, I'm in the wrong room.
Oh, darn. Who do we get instead?
I don't know.
I'd be curious.
Are you just auditing
get-
this class?
Good Jason.
Oh.
He's the one without the goatee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's always weird when you meet somebody and then some drastic change, like the facial hair thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like my kids, they don't like it if I have a Halloween costume that involves shaving off the beard.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, your beard grows back, right?
Yeah.
I remember my dad would do that, and I was a kid, and it would just be like, for a week, you're like, you're really weird.
Yeah, my
And
dad
then you
would do
get used to it, and you grow the beard out again, and it'd be the same thing.
And with my dad, it was the opposite. With my dad with the beard, it was like,
Nope.
and then without, it was like, oh, okay. So,
Confusing.
yeah.
Odd. Buckle up, kids, because this year's Halloween costume has no beard.
Oh, no.
It's coming again.
I'll get over it.
So, yeah, there's people here to play a game.
Hooray.
To my
Oh,
left.
is that what that was? Oh.
I guess.
Okay, cool.
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. I thought we were resetting and going
No, I
from
went
the
to,
top
the,
again.
to my left.
We'll
Here we
fix it
are.
in post.
And
That's
then,
fine.
and then we interrupted.
There is no post.
We're live.
Only Zool.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
Hey guys, I'm Nick, and in this game of Tales from the Loop, I am playing Edward Danny Alonso, the new wave kid.
Hi, I'm Jason. I'm playing Jackson Clay, a.k.a. Crash, and he's the jock.
And I'm Sam. I play Cassie Abrams, who is the computer geek.
I'm not really sure who I am anymore, but they tell me that I'm Mac. And I'm playing Margaret Midge Johansson, who is the weirdo. Be shocked.
Shocked.
This is my shocked face.
And then?
Wah, wah.
No, and then. It's been a very long couple of weeks, goddammit.
Yes.
This is all I have left.
True facts.
So,
True.
as many of you know, it is Ren Fair season. So lots of the usual folks are off for Saturday and Sunday being crazy out in the heat. But
True.
unlike last year, we haven't had a crazy hailstorm yet. So
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
that was actually kind of a fun day.
Oh,
Because it was very weird. It was like, you heard thunder, then the temperature dropped like 30 degrees.
Yeah, hailstorms
and
are so weird.
It was
Just-
weird.
And we're all standing there like,
Do you have the weird moment of what if we're all being transported away somewhere else or locked away in time and we only have like our Ren gear and
that would be horrendous.
Yeah.
Because I love my shoes, but not every day. Not every day. So, yeah. The first thing we'll do is the recap,
Okay,
and then we'll do the questions.
and then we'll do questions. That's good because that's how it's written in my notebook. It has the recap and then it says do questions.
Because that'll refresh everybody's mind about what
Yay!
happened, and
Yeah,
then we
I
can
don't know
answer
if
the
I
questions
could
better.
do the questions otherwise.
Let's find out what happened because no one remembers. Voila, Francois. Crash's parents had breakfast ready and wanted to talk, and I underlined talk. It was serious.
And it went fine and nothing weird happened after that.
They fooled him, though, because it was oatmeal.
Forgot about that.
No one wanted to start the talking, so Crash's mom asked him
the cow.
what
the
the
cow
heck.
creamer.
He told her he needed to stretch his legs, and that his arm got injured when he fell off his bike.
And landed on a bullet.
They were super nice about it, and they are the best. He wasn't even in trouble. They offered to get him a tutor.
You dick.
They all got in the car and went for a ride. First to stop by his dad's work, and then spend the day at the dam.
I don't remember that part because I slept through the whole car ride.
Yes. The guard gave them some bringing in your kid to work day business on the way in, but they made it inside. His dad went to his office while Crash and his mom waited out in the hall. Crash heard some voices and then suddenly got very sleepy, in all caps.
I fell asleep in the car.
He woke up later, super groggy, and looked over to see his dad messing with his arm with forceps. His mom reached near his head, and he was knocked back out. Not a dream. Meanwhile, at school, Midge slept through homeroom. The teachers seemed more alert than recently. We're totally heroes. Midge was disappointed when I said we should probably go back and find out why the robots are here. Then during lunch, we went to talk to Mr. MacGyver, the science teacher, to see if we could use some equipment to investigate the tapes. He let us use the super cool computer lab. I spooled up the tapes onto the computer. The data on the screen looked like gibberish, but I recognized some phrases and names. So I hit print, and the big dot matrix printer spit out a copy. It was a lot of paper. Midge and I looked at it, and it seemed like a sort of code with numbers and phrases tied together. Different codes connect to different emotions. We noticed that the tape has space at the end, like it was recording and had space left. Midge noticed a part of the printout that talks about her. Horrible Peter is also in there regarding not making friends.
Makes sense.
Far away, Crash was jarred awake by the car door slam and found himself on the Hoover Dam. His arm had a new Band-Aid on it, and his mom told him he fell asleep in the car. I put in parentheses, lies.
Lying.
They had a super normal touristy day at the dam, with picnic and all. Crash thought maybe it was a weird dream, or so he told himself. He took off the Band-Aid, and the wound seemed a lot better. They dropped him off at track practice and told him to go straight home afterwards.
Because I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Looking at the data, it seems like a good survey of human emotions, which supported my hypothesis that the robots want to figure out how to human. Playing the tapes doesn't seem to affect the adults, so it must have some sort of carrier signal. If I can figure out what the carrier signal is, I can probably find a way to jam it. Danny was upset about mentions of his parents in the data, and he was super upset. We tried to ask him what was up, and he tore a page out of the data and ran off dramatically. Midge went to go talk to him, and he showed her some stuff about his parents' divorce in there. He was convinced it wasn't true, but she talked some sense into him.
Oh no, he's very convinced it's true. He's trying to convince himself it's not true.
Waffles even
It's
helped
not true.
make him
It's
feel better.
impossible.
I grabbed the tapes and talked to Mr. MacGyver on the way out. He noticed me limping because of my bruised leg and took me to the nurse for some aspirin. After school, we met up with Crash at the bike rack. He told us about his picnic with his parents and his weird dream. We all looked at the data, and there weren't any entries about his parents in there. But they were awake when it was recording. So that made sense. We decided to go back to the island tomorrow, Saturday. Crash offered to wrap Midge's hurt ankle to make it feel better, and it worked. Then he went to track practice. We all met up at the record store after school and then went home. Midge asked to stay over, and she told her dad, and he was fine with it. My dad was home when we got there and had laid out an after-school snack. So weird! I asked him if Midge could stay, and he offered to get us pizza. We went up to my room to work on the science project, aka the satellite. I hooked it up to my Commodore 64 to see if I could figure out what the carrier signal was. It seemed like the dish transmits a blanket signal that interfaces with the human brain, matching up with the frequency of REM sleep to gather all the data from dreams. Midge climbed up onto the roof with the satellite so we could get more data. It doesn't have any data feed right now, which makes sense because it's still afternoon. I thought I could mirror the signal it broadcasts if necessary to cancel it out. Crash showed up and we filled him in on what the dish does and how early to get up for the boat trip in the morning.
You just made up some words.
Midge called Danny to tell him too. His mom didn't come home, so he was pretty upset. We had pizza! Exclamation point. Crash
The real important thing.
Right.
Crash had a montage of gathering sports equipment, and then as it got later, the satellite started to get a trickle of data similar to before. I reversed the signal to see what kind of data that would produce.
Do questions.
Now, do questions.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'm really enjoying this. This is a lot of fun.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah, I'm basically everything.
We had to do it for science.
Sure.
All right. So, the way experience works in this game, for those of you that didn't see us do it several times before, there are 5 questions. So each game session, you can earn up to 5 EXP. If you answer yes to any of the questions, you get an EXP point for that one. So, number 1, did you participate in the last session?
Yes.
Yes.
Yay! You got an
Right.
EXP. Good job.
Yeah, okay.
When you were awake. and
Yeah,
not
Yeah.
sleeping in
but
the
did
car.
you-
I slept through
Yeah,
some of it.
did you really?
Yeah. I mean, Crash slept it, not me.
Number 2, have you been in trouble because of your problem or your relationships?
I actually don't. I'm not being sarcastic. I don't know the answer to that.
I would say yes. You had some trouble.
I think you definitely had
Yeah,
trouble.
you for sure did.
Yeah.
But I don't feel like I'm in trouble.
No, but
no, but there
trouble
was
means-
trouble around you involving your character. I would say
Okay.
yes.
You didn't get to
Okay.
go to school because you did a thing.
But that's a reward.
That's
Was
what
it-
Crash thinks.
was
yeah,
it?
That's. I'm trying to think from Crash's point of view.
I would still say there's trouble though because there was a whole conflict that we had with like, hey dude, what the hell just happened to you?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Yes, yes,
That's
that
totally true.
Okay, thank you. Yes, that's the perfect context for that.
Wait, is that trouble for us too?
well, it depends. I mean, Danny thinks he's a mutant.
Yeah, we were all kind of like,
He
what
has
the fuck,
superpowers.
dude?
Yeah, and
Oh,
I
I
think
forgot that whole conversation was so good.
yeah,
It was so good.
we
I love
yeah.
Danny.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think there was trouble because of that because we had some conflict. And I had to go after Danny at one
Is
point
your
too.
mic on?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll turn it off and back on again.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
I have. I'm a tech guy. I have to.
Number 3,
Yeah, he's okay. No, we're fine.
All right.
I'm just gonna boost him a
Check, baby. Check, baby. 1, 2, 3.
I see blinky lights.
All right.
Yeah.
Should be okay.
Shiny.
All right, number 3.
3.
Did you use or struggle with your pride?
Oh.
Heck yeah, I did.
I really wish I picked a different pride because it never applies. Or at least it hasn't so far.
You can, if you wanted to edit your pride in between sessions to something
I
else.
might at some point because I like the drama of it and it was actually something recommended by the book. But it hasn't come up yet, but we really haven't interacted with other school children, so it might at a different point.
Right.
Have you
true.
said what it is before, or are you
Yeah,
keeping
it's
it to yourself?
Mom Says I'm Beautiful.
Oh, right. Okay.
You know, but she's the weird kid, so everybody's kind of like, ugh.
Yeah, it's hard
But
to-
we haven't really interacted with other students or people that have
Yeah.
given her crap about that.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, she's got blue hair and looks like a weirdo, so it's, eventually someone's going to be like, ugh.
So I have here that I'm proud of. I haven't really like shown off doing sports. I'm proud of the fact that my parents work for Dart, but I don't think that's really like.
I think in this instance,
I think
that's
there
very
was
strange.
some struggle with that
Yeah,
pride.
that's why I'm going to not take this XP because he's now asking questions, even though he's not letting himself actually
No.
ask these questions.
But that's the
So-
thing, if you
it
struggle
legitimately
with
is
it-
if you struggle with your pride.
oh,
So
still
you
get-
totally
yeah.
should take that point.
So it's
Yeah.
either if you actually used it
apparently
mechanically.
I'm not listening, and I don't understand any of these questions because we've
you
never done them
don't need
before.
to be crash this hard.
Like,
It doesn't have
no, that's I'm like
It doesn't have to be a
hyper-aware
method
suddenly.
thing. You can still be you and then crash in the game.
Huh, okay, all right, that's a new idea. I'm gonna try that.
Like a crash override
Yeah.
on top of
Oh,
your person.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Oh.
Good job.
I just want to go home and watch that movie now. I love that movie
Lord
so
Nikon's
much.
still the boss.
Uh,
Number 4.
acid burn.
Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Yes, because
You
I climbed out on the roof.
Yeah.
You absolutely did.
No, not this time. For me.
It wasn't for other people's
Yeah.
benefit, and it wasn't intentional
I didn't
risk.
put myself
I
like
guess
yeah,
I
you have
could
to-
probably get in trouble for accidentally experimenting on the townspeople.
God damn it, Cassie.
Well, you did kind of fudge things over with the science teacher to get
That's
in and
true.
do that stuff.
Yeah. And that's my anchor, so that jeopardizing that relationship
Oh
would be
yeah,
bad.
that is a big deal.
Dun,
You should
okay.
take that one.
dun, or I mean, dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, I don't think I had anything that I did that was particularly.
Yeah, it was an interesting session
Risky.
last time. It was nice because it was a different change of pace from
Yeah.
like, oh shit, we have to go out to an island in the middle of the
We
night.
didn't have to steal any boats this time.
Or fight robots. Robots.
Yet.
Yeah.
Or make friends with robots.
Be ready.
Ah,
There is the Shed O sports equipment that's coming into play shortly, so we'll see
That's
how that
true.
works out. And then number
the
5,
sport chalet?
sports.
I'm not sorry.
All right, number 5. Have you learned something new, and what is it?
Yes.
Yeah, we learned
The
about-
robots are harvesting dreams.
Absolutely.
Yep,
Oh
we
yeah.
learned
And
that.
emotions.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Oh, well, that gets me a 5 points.
Yeah.
I'm at 4.
Okay, and because I forget every time, we can. It's 5 per attribute.
No, the
Skills.
skills.
Right, skill.
Yeah,
Okay, right. So it's just the skills, not the attributes.
right.
What is because I have 0 point. What is contact under heart?
No, that's a good question.
I think your ability to pull in.
No
other
one
people.
find the right person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't think
So
that
it's-
was applicable for our adventures.
You just kind
This
of
time?
knowing a guy. Kind of.
I got a guy.
But what I am going to do is, I think that this emotional vulnerability that occurred for Danny, I am going to bump charm.
I am going to increase program because I feel like she got some good practice with that in.
Absolutely.
I am 1 point short, so I will not touch anything. But I have an actual character sheet this time, so that's enough.
Makes it
step up
easy.
from last time.
Cool.
You good?
Mhm.
Did you have enough for an up?
No, I only have 4.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you had any left over.
Oh no, I'm not good at saving.
Well, I didn't know if last time you also had 4. And
No,
then
I
you said-
kept hitting 5 and spent it all.
Yep, that's cool.
I'm a bad squirrel.
No, that's kind of what you want to do.
Yeah.
Because saving it has no useful effect.
Right.
Sure.
Except that it makes it easier. It means you can coast on the next session and still get
Yeah.
points.
And, like, I think there's only 10 squares. It's one of those situations
Yeah.
where
Yeah.
you fill them
Yeah.
up, you can't get more. So
That sounds right.
you want to spend them when you can. All right.
Yes.
So, you have turned on the reverse polarity
Yes.
dream beam.
And you're leaving that on all night, right? Because you want to see what it does.
I wasn't going to leave it on all night. I want to, because the data, she can read the data as it comes into the computer, right?
Yeah, but if it's going the other way, you got no readout.
Oh. Right.
It's transmitting out.
Yeah, it's transmitting out. Okay.
What time is it? Did we establish?
Time to get ill.
It's
Aside
And
from
what's
time
the
to get out.
time?
It's
Thank you.
like at this point, it's probably like 8 o'clock
At night.
Yeah.
at night because you guys had pizza dinner. And,
Okay.
You know, ish.
I was trying to figure out if Midge after this day was just going to be like kind of dozing in and out, but at 8 o'clock, teenagers are not going to be that dozy. She's probably just messing around with waffles.
Yeah.
I think at some point I've called Danny to play him. Like, I've just taped a song off the radio, and I'm playing the cassette tape into the phone.
Over the phone.
I'm like, dude, have you heard this song? I've been, you got to pick a song for me, but like that's.
This game kills me because the first session we were talking about the Eurythmics, and all I can think about when we play this game is Sweet Dreams.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
especially with our current storyline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the arc should be called.
Maybe it finally made it onto the radio, though.
Not entirely an accident.
Nice.
Can you stop being my twin for 5 seconds?
No. Can you?
No.
Can you go back and edit genetics?
According to Rampage, yes.
Oh, I haven't seen it.
It's very fun.
Okay.
Is it? I thought it looked like hot
ridiculous?
garbage.
It
Garbage?
is. It is.
It's fun hot garbage.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
But that's what we want
Yes,
sometimes.
it's
Yeah.
exactly what I was expecting. It gave me everything I wanted.
Is it the video game tie-in you always wanted?
Yes.
Perfect.
Is it though, or is it just a fun action movie?
Oh yeah,
that
no,
kinda
they
takes a
actually
couple of
like
things?
rode away from some of the video game
Okay.
stuff, and it was fine.
I loved that
The,
video game
the,
so much.
the one thing I wanted, I probably shouldn't say that.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Okay.
Spoilers.
It's cool.
Okay.
I
Anyway.
got the one thing I wanted.
Cool. Let's experiment on some townspeople. Yes, if there's no way for me to get data from it, I'm just going to leave it on all night and see what happens.
Okay.
So it's not coming in. So I imagine it was probably making noise and like data input to her computer while it was coming inbound.
Yeah.
Enough that I might notice and be like, why did it stop making noise?
It probably wasn't really making noises.
Or like at least like
'Cause,
like
it would be on the
scrolling.
screen. Yeah. it would
I
probably
figure
get
I'd
going.
probably
Yeah.
be paying like half attention to what she's doing, but
Because, like, you don't have a way to save the data that was coming in as well,
Right.
because you don't have the big tape machine.
Yeah.
I'm
And the
just
density you
wondering-
can get on those big floppy disks is not nearly high enough to
No.
start saving that level of stuff.
I just wondered if I would notice that she was doing something, or if something had changed enough that it would be like, that's weird, it stopped
Well, I think
doing.
you said what you were trying to do is figure out a way
Had,
to, like,
had you actually
cancel
mentioned
out
Yeah,
the
because
signal
we
or something.
talked about it well, before we left the science lab. I explained to you guys what my thought was, and that if I thought if I could figure out what the carrier signal was and I could reverse it, that I could jam their signal.
Okay. I couldn't remember exactly from last time.
Yeah.
What
Yeah,
the
so that
intent
was the idea, was to prevent them from sucking the dreams out of people by
Okay.
broadcasting a
Yeah.
canceling signal.
like Bose headphones
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
dream
noise
protection.
cancellation. Yeah.
So, how are we going to know what it does?
Well, if nobody's tired in the morning and nobody crashed their car, then it worked.
So, okay. So you think it's just going to cancel out but not, like, amplify the bad stuff?
Correct.
Okay.
Or send the wrong dreams to the wrong people.
Whoops.
I whispered so Dave wouldn't hear that.
Yeah.
It worked, I'm sure.
I don't know how many sleep studies
are you people?
Cassie has done. But probably not a lot.
Yeah.
So,
And this moment is just the two of you at Cassie's house, right?
Yeah.
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 Because you guys are
staying over for
individually
the
back
night.
at your own homes,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're on the phone.
listening to
Yeah.
the song.
You know,
Yeah.
So I'm like, what if the drum track went, blah, 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 and we're like playing on boxes in my room, you know, like,
Right, holding the phone like
yeah,
this.
yeah, like, okay, and then there was a fill, like, blah, 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 blah.
Slipping out.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Crash is like super amped up. Like,
Is it? Do you have a phone, like a wired phone, in your room, or does your family have a cordless phone?
no, it's the phone that's like he's taking
The hall, like the on the long
the hall
cord.
phone, like all the way down, and then that didn't reach all the way, so the phone base is
It's, like,
sitting in the
outside your
hall,
door.
and then the long curly cord
is
is
right
in
there.
gone into my room, but the door's shut over it.
Yeah,
It's a hold
I
it.
get it.
Of
Yeah, I
course.
get it.
Yeah. And I'm sitting there like playing the taped radio with the phone here and like trying to play these drum fills because I think it'll impress Danny. And also just super amped because he's like thinking about every beat of this. Like, I don't know, he's just hyper.
Show me on Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
At
yeah,
practice?
Okay. All right, cool. Cool. All right, so I'll come get you in the morning, and then we're going to go to the thing, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, cool.
The thing.
Yeah, so we're meeting at 10?
No, like 8.
Wait, is that right?
Yeah. Sorry, out of character when I had to check to be like, it's been a long time. When have we set this up? Yeah, like 8. We gotta get an early start.
But
The ducks aren't going to want to be fed at the pond all day.
wait, we're going to feed ducks?
Yeah, you know.
A lot of standing water in Boulder, Nevada.
Right. Okay. At this point, Crash is like, realizes he's supposed to get something, and is like,
Not getting it.
okay, I get it. Just to, like, not have to deal with having to say he doesn't get it.
yeah.
Yep. Okay. I'll see it.
You have the bread at your house?
Yeah.
He's gonna bring bread.
Oh, yeah. Like,
He's
okay,
like got
now-
4 loaves of bread
Yeah.
tied to his backpack riding out in the morning.
Yeah. Yep.
All
Okay,
right. I'll see you at 8.
Cool.
What could possibly go wrong?
So many things.
So many
All right.
things.
So many things.
Does anybody else want to do anything tonight before we go to the morning?
I do.
Okay.
Couple things. I have waited for Mom and Dad to go to bed and snuck out to start a pot of coffee. And when it's done, put it in a big thermos. Like the whole pot goes into the thermos, and then like try to clean it up and hide the fact that I made a pot of coffee.
Oh, or is it one of those big thermoses with like the push top on it?
I don't know if we would have one of those sitting around.
It could totally just be like one of those monster like Stanley
Yeah.
with the cup lid. You know,
Yeah,
thermos.
but the problem is, it's like he's just made this at like 11. You know, like Mom and Dad went to bed. He's like, "Cool, I can make like." He's not going to get up at 7 and do it. Like,
That's even earlier.
Yeah. So he does that, and then he goes out to the shed and collects a bunch of stuff because he knows he's not going to do it in the morning. And
That's fair too.
gets like all the different kinds of, you know, he's got like the catcher's mask, the cage, basically all of the sports.
Very Casey Jones of you.
Yeah. He's trying to get something for everybody, you know,
I get
like
you.
grabbing some of
Oh, I
his.
can't wait till he distributes that in the morning.
Yeah.
I know. I'm going to describe what you got for me.
Yeah, everybody
I'm
think
going to
about.
let him describe what he got for
Well,
me.
I don't know all of the sports things, so
Well, you're going to
Neither
have to
do we.
try.
this may be a collaborative effort,
Yeah.
but
Yes, and
yes. So we're he's like collecting a bunch of stuff, and he's got like 4 mask/helmet things and a whole collection of like shin/arm guards that could be interchangeable. Like, is that a knee or an elbow? Like, So
So you've got like the Mongo duffel bag. And
Yeah.
you're just piling this stuff in.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. That's what's happening.
Nice. I have a thing I would like to do.
Okay.
So I have the printout of all the stuff that has like the codes for different emotions.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to reprogram an old speak and spell to play back like a couple of key phrases, like one for each type of emotion. So like if you press the happy button, it does like it.
304.
Well, yeah, like, but it, instead of the number, it would say like the phrase associated with that from
Oh.
the data,
Oh, okay.
to like try and communicate with the robots, maybe.
All right.
Dinner comped at the restaurant.
Yeah.
It should probably be like,
Ooh, I found a $5
Really?
bill outside the liquor store.
Yeah, the angry one is like, get off my lawn, you know.
Sure. Okay.
it's just probably like, you still have a speak and spell?
Well, I might need it for parts, like now.
What are you?
I've saved it for this moment.
What are you doing with the speak and spell? That's for now.
I'm gonna make a translator for the robots.
Yeah. Okay.
That's awesome. So,
Do you want me to make a
yeah,
roll
you got to
for that?
totally do a tinker.
Okay.
I think we're all glad this is happening.
Midge just has to question it though.
Like,
Like the only
Wait,
kid of
what's
our age
happening?
that kept their speak and spell.
But it's probably already been taken apart and like says weird things.
That's
that
the
it's
other
not
thing.
supposed
Is like
to
I'm
say.
sure it's already been taken apart. Like what's left to pilfer from this poor speak and spell?
Yeah.
1982. I don't know. It seems like it would still be pretty.
Damn,
Yeah.
dude.
But at
Your
our
metal
age,
dice
speak and
are
spell's
hitting
for
it.
little
Yeah.
kids.
I
Yeah,
got
yeah.
2
Two
successes.
successes.
That's true, we are.
let's
We're
see.
almost adults.
Yep, basically.
Totes.
So you successfully program in at least the basic emotions
Sure.
of it, and then with your extra success, you can make it more durable, make it do more than you thought, more than expected, or make it more discreet than expected.
Oh. I think I would like to make it do more than I expected.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but I like the
You
sound of it.
basically want to
When
give the
you-
GM more work.
Well, no. When you, it adds the mechanical effect. Like when you use an item that would make a task easier, you get an extra die or something.
Okay.
Or like if you use your specific iconic item, you
Yeah.
get a +3, +2, +3.
Okay.
+2, yeah.
+2. So in this case, it's going to have an extra +1. So it'll
Okay.
act like a +2 item when you go to use
Sweet.
Oh, you can
Okay.
probably write it on this little handy
Yeah.
list.
it. Yep.
Okay. Speak and spell. Robot translator. +2. Sweet.
Beep boop translator.
So good.
It just makes people actually do the robot.
That is my secondary plan.
You're just gonna robot dance at them.
Robot at the.
I love
And they're like,
every,
that's racist.
I love every
We don't even
incarnation
dance like
of
that.
Machinist.
any kind of like ray gun, which is like a get down gun. Like you like spray the crowd and everyone starts dancing like that. Every version of that is my favorite.
Yes.
All of those things are just I love that idea.
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah.
Or speak and spell device and put it back in the housing, and then
Oh, yeah.
it's good and portable and fresh batteries and all that. Anything else from anybody tonight?
No, I
Cool.
don't think so.
No.
Question mark?
Well, I just feel like I think that Danny is like going through all of the old
The
family
feels.
photos and stuff, and like just really worked up over his mom.
I get it.
And you didn't really tell us what you found, right?
Midge knows.
Midge kind of forced it out of me.
Yeah, but the rest.
She put me in a
we don't
psychic
know.
headlock
Okay.
until I told her.
I just wanted to make sure I was-
Midge knows because Midge is that
The
person.
power of waffles compels you.
I just wanted to make sure I was remembering that correctly. That
Yeah.
we don't have that.
Yeah, you don't have that
General
info yet.
knowledge.
Got it.
Okay, so the next morning.
Bright and early, Crash.
I actually think Crash is up. Like
Like he was so amped up, he
ready.
didn't actually go to sleep.
first. Yeah, like he's like at 7, getting everything ready to go, and then just as like a bye mom, bye dad, going for a ride. It's daytime, so
Can't be so mad then.
yeah,
So-
and it's not that weird, right? Like if we're going for if we're going out to do something like
Yeah.
And it's a Saturday, and you'd go out and hang out with your friends.
we're free range teenagers in the 80s, like
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
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 Well, and you're old enough that like Saturday morning cartoons doesn't have as much
medium
impact. Yeah.
impact.
Although they're still pretty fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So you get downstairs,
Yeah,
and there's a note on the kitchen table
yeah.
in like a hastily put together like clampy arm
Oh.
sort of a thing.
Yeah, good job, Mom.
That just says it's from your dad actually.
Oh, okay.
And it says that he had to work today,
Oh,
so he was heading in, but he hopes you have a good day.
Because
okay.
he took Friday off.
Yeah.
Have
Yeah.
to make up the day.
Yeah, all right.
So, but yeah, that he'll be back later on. Your mom is actually out in the front yard, and it looks like she's putting like some luggage in the car. In her
Mom?
car. Your dad's
Yeah.
car is all gone.
Well, what's going on?
Your mom's like, well, I just wanted to get some stuff together because I'm going to go see a friend
Wait, what? You're leaving?
for a while.
I didn't know about this. Did I? Like, actual question.
No, I'll be around.
You gonna be back tonight?
I don't know yet.
Huh. Well, where are you gonna be?
Just across town. Not going on a big trip or anything.
Oh. Okay.
But she's got like 2 bags.
Is there a number? You're supposed to leave a number when you go somewhere.
She's like, I'll leave a note. I'll write it and I'll leave it on the fridge.
Okay.
Okay? You all right? You good?
Yep. Just gonna go play.
All right. You got a lot of stuff.
Yeah, she's got that huge duffel
Monster
bag.
duffel bag.
Yeah.
Like,
I had to bring stuff for everyone to use, so
oh, okay.
yeah, we're gonna.
Now you be safe.
Yep.
Okay. And she continues like wedging the thing in her back seat. Closes the door and goes back inside.
Okay. Nope, no time to think about that.
Okay. So you start biking off. Where are you headed first?
Danny's house.
Okay. So we'll go to Dan.
Okay.
What's up with you in the morning?
Danny gets up, and he just gets ready. We don't know what we're going to expect, so he's sort of pacing, and he does this thing where he like picks up a thing because, well, no, we're not going to need that, and then no, but why would I? So he's basically just sort of running in circles around the house, thinking like, "Oh, that'll be totally no. Why would I ever need this?" Like that. But when 8 o'clock rolls around, I've got I'm all set.
Just before you get there, it's a little weird because your dad didn't leave any food. He just left a note that he had to go to the office. And
the diner.
It says, "I had to go to the office." He's out.
Oh, you go to the office. And mom still hasn't been home?
Your mom, she actually did come home.
Okay.
And she just, she sees you kind of running around. She's like, "Everything okay?" Like,
yeah, no, it's fine.
Right.
How are you?
Okay.
Are you happy?
Yeah, pretty much.
What
Proud
a
of you.
question.
You've been working hard.
Yeah, and just we all love you here, Mom.
Oh, I love you too. She gives you the side hug as you kind of walk by.
Right. And I just go completely into the full. Like she gives the side hug and
then she's like, "Oh!"
Yeah, double bear hug. Yeah.
But she seems okay.
Okay.
Unless you had something specific you wanted to talk to her about, she'll let you kind of do your thing.
No, I mean he's just. I'm kind of just like feeling out the situation and seeing,
She seems pretty kind of normal. She's hanging around the house, and you can see that she goes and she turns on the TV, and it's like Saturday morning cartoons, but she's not really watching. It's just noise, and she's kind of wandering around and doing house stuff.
Okay. I'm going out with friends this morning. Are you going to be here this afternoon?
Yeah, I think so. I don't have to go to work until Monday.
Okay. Okay.
So
I'll see ya.
okay, we'll try and have some dinner later.
I'll be home.
Okay. Have fun with your friends. Do you know where your sister is?
Sorry, out of character. Was that just last night, or
No,
I thought that was 2
ago.
nights ago?
It was 2
Okay.
nights ago. But her sister's door is shut, and you haven't seen her this morning.
I haven't seen her this morning.
But you also haven't seen your mom go upstairs.
Right. I haven't seen her this morning. Is she sleeping?
Oh, maybe. I didn't know. I mean, She's usually up by now, so.
When
I'll
I
go
go, she's old enough to drive. Does she have a car or a scooter, or
Probably
she still
not.
have a bike?
She probably still has a bike.
Okay.
She probably does the, like, borrow mom and dad's car thing.
Every once in a while. Okay. And mom's car is there, and dad's car is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. When I go down to the garage, I will specifically look to check and see if her bike is there.
Okay.
And then run in and tell mom.
Her bike is there.
Okay. So I call inside the house. Her bike's here, Mom.
No, she's probably still sleeping. I'll get her up later.
Okay.
Have fun.
You too.
That's the awkward, like, enjoy your movie. You too.
Exactly.
All right. So you get outside. You kind of get your bike ready. Close the garage door. Up rides.
I'm there like way before you would have expected, Crash.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. You're probably getting it out at like 7:45,
Yeah.
and you haven't even closed the garage door yet. And he's like,
Yeah. Oh.
Hey, you ready to go?
Yeah.
Cool, I'm ready to go too. Let's go now.
Yeah. Let's.
All right.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay. So I hop on my bike and follow Crash.
okay. And where are you guys headed next?
Cassie's.
Oh, that's right. You know that they're both
Yeah.
there. That's yeah. So, you guys are riding up, and outside, you see Midge's dad, and he's getting in his cruiser.
Outside Cassie's house?
No, outside, because they live next
We're
door to each other.
neighbors.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
You're like, what?
And then Cassie's house is just the cul-de-sac over from mine, right?
Yeah,
Or-
it's like
yeah,
a
yeah.
block over.
Yeah. Okay.
And he waves to you guys, and he seems kind of chipper.
Wow.
And
You made Bizarro. You made Bizarro Town.
I did.
And as you're riding by, he goes, "Make sure you take care of your arm, Crash."
What?
And then he just getting in his car, driving off.
Oops.
What did he just say? Danny.
Podcasters, sorry. We're all just making faces at each other because we can't believe what we're hearing here.
What the fuck? Danny, what did he just say to me?
He said to take care of your arm. Did anything else happen with your arm?
No.
I'm actually. Danny is also totally checking out Crash to see does he have a tail? Did he, grow prehensile feet?
There's nothing you can see
Anything
about
that
him.
makes it any of the historical documents would indicate.
No,
Okay.
nothing that you can be aware of.
Ears same length.
Just a regular
no
kid.
tail.
He
I'm a
looks
regular kid.
normal to you, aside from the fact that he's awake at this hour and raring to go.
Yeah.
And the fact that he's got this monstrous bag of equipment on his back and a sloshing container of coffee.
Right.
Yeah, that's like in where the water bottle should be.
Yeah.
Is this big thermos?
Yeah, you probably even bent the
Yeah.
water bottle holder to make
Yeah.
it fit in there. Inside the house, you guys wake up. Well, kind of. This is a little time warpy, but
Sure.
Yep.
what's up with you guys in the morning?
I'm gonna get up and probably check on the computer/satellite setup and turn it off.
Okay.
This is grossly early, Cassie.
I know, but we're gonna need all the daylight. We don't want to be on the island at night again.
I don't want to be on the island at all.
Well, better in the daytime than,
Better not at all
dark.
than in the daytime.
Well, we don't really have that option. But I made a translator. Holds up speak and spell at you.
Beep boop.
Oh, is that what you were doing with that?
Beep boop.
I thought you said something entirely.
Oh, really? What did it sound like?
I thought you said eat poop. And I was like, I don't know. She was successful on her role.
Yeah, none of them say eat poop.
Maybe that's what robots have been trying to tell.
She's master saying.
Every time the speak and spell sees made, it just says a variety of terrible things.
My mom thinks I'm beautiful. That's going to count for a point of experience.
It animates little angry eyes that only you ever see. Anytime anybody else looks at
That
it.
thing's stuck in evil Cassie.
I love it so much.
Oh my god.
Oh.
All right.
I didn't drink enough beer for this.
All right.
So yes, I'm
You power down the computer. You have your speak and spell.
packing it in my backpack.
Any other kind of equipment you're planning to bring?
Yeah, like normal tools I would use to like take apart a machine or tinker with one. That
A
kind of
small
stuff.
toolkit kind of a deal.
Yeah,
Sure.
small toolkit. Let's see.
Can we at least have breakfast before we go? I gotta feed something to Waffles.
Oh yeah, we're gonna. I want to pack some snacks, and we should also eat before we go.
Yeah. It's really early.
I usually get up this early.
It's really early, Cassie.
Okay. And I'm gonna go down to the kitchen to.
As soon
Get
as
some
you
snacks.
open your door, your whole house smells amazing. It smells like it smells like Thanksgiving dinner, like just like that smell of a house that's been
What?
cooking for hours at this point.
Did we Rumpelstiltskin or something? Or not Rumpelstiltskin, it's the other guy. It's really early, Cassie. What is the guy who goes to sleep and then he wakes up again? But like, it's
We're not
so
there.
early, and
I know.
what
I'll
is
jump
the
into it.
smell? Look, this is my triangles crash. Shut up.
You're
Rip
right.
Van Triangles.
Triangle. Yeah.
That's the thing, it's early. She's not going to
No, I
remember.
get it. No, it's awesome.
Pretty sure you're thinking of Rip
Just
Van
that's-
Winkle and
Yeah,
Van
that
Angle.
guy. Like, but why?
that smells delicious. You were just saying you wanted breakfast.
Is it a trap?
We should investigate
From parents?
for science.
Oh, for science. Whatever, Cassie.
I'm gonna go towards the delicious smell.
You get
I'm
downstairs.
going to follow
and,
very reluctantly.
like, the kitchen is just a riot. Like, there's pots and pans and stuff just piled up in the sink. And your dad is sitting at a table with a full-on, like, just single plates of, like, a bunch of food. Like, it's not, like, family style with big bowls
Yeah.
and everything. It's like he made... Every seat around the table has a different meal on it, sitting there. And you know what? Give me like a investigate
Okay.
roll, both of you, or if you're
Mind
going downstairs.
investigate.
Yeah, I'm totally
Okay.
going downstairs because food trumps what the fuckery.
Sure.
Uh,
So you can both.
So mine investigate. All right, that's a lot of dice.
Oops.
You have a straggler.
Hopefully that's a good one. Nope.
It wanted to be
I'm
good.
too tired,
It tried to be good.
and the food smells too good.
I have 2 successes.
Yay!
So you get down there, Cassie, and you look and you see all this food, and you're like, I didn't know my dad could do anything that wasn't microwavable or takeout.
Or ordering a pizza.
Yeah. Like,
Very confused.
you come downstairs and you recognize around the table is like the top 10 meals that you'd find at his dad's diner.
Hey, Mr.
Written down before you said it.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. A, did you make all of this? You didn't order this from the diner, did you?
No, I woke up really early this morning and I just
Like
One of the-
midnight?
like I don't know, 3. Just was awake. It's weird, but felt like cooking something, so I started to cook stuff.
I'm not mad.
Yeah, this looks awesome, Dad. I didn't even know you could do all this.
I just usually don't have time to cook anything, but felt like I had a lot of time this morning, so I started working on things.
Cool.
And Midge is going to give Cassie a look like, what the hell?
And just shrugs at you and gestures to the food. It's like,
Midge is going to sit down and just start eating some breakfast, I guess. I mean, is this cool, Mr. A?
Yeah, go for it. I figured everybody'd be getting up eventually, and
yeah, we're gonna go on a bike ride with some friends. They're gonna meet us here. Is it okay if they come in and help eat the food when they get here?
sure.
It looks like you made enough for everybody.
Yeah, there's plenty. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Midge is totally going to seek out a waffle to feed to Waffles because she thinks the irony is funny.
Cannibal
Little
rat.
cannibal rat.
Yeah, she might be like, you're a little cannibal.
Who's a cannibal?
I'm sure it would amuse Midge no end.
You sit down and you start eating, and a couple of minutes in, your dad probably takes a plate and goes, and he sits down in the other room and starts listening to the radio and eating on his easy chair. Couple of minutes in, like a hand rests on your shoulder while you're eating,
Whoa, huh.
and it's Cassie's mom.
Oh,
And she goes,
hey,
"How
hey,
did the science project
Mrs. A. It went interesting.
Okay. Well, I've got a late shift tonight, so I'm probably not going to be around for dinner.
Well, I think there's enough food here that will last everyone to dinner.
That looks amazing, right?
It tastes amazing.
Yeah, this is delicious. And Cassie's mouth is like half full of food.
It's better than anything I get at home.
And she goes over to the fridge and opens it and pulls out like a can of beer and grabs a plate and just goes off to the other room.
Wait, my mom normally doesn't drink beer in the morning on a Saturday.
Like,
That's only for weekdays.
That's a before work thing.
Yeah.
when did your mom become a day drinker?
Today, I think. Just right now.
Is this part of whatever the thing was that you did last night?
I mean, there seems to be some weird stuff going on.
Because can we keep doing it?
I'm not mad about it so far. Look at this. Did you see all this food?
I wonder if my dad's being not a jerk today.
We should find out.
No, I don't want to actually find out, but I wonder if it's just us, or I mean, maybe when the guys get here, we can ask.
Yeah, we can ask if their parents are cooking a lot of foods or whatever.
Because we should keep this up. Like, we can. The thing will keep working, right?
I am super not mad at this right now.
I just. Oh.
Hi, brain.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sad about this whole Stepford existence. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Sorry, Crash.
You guys
I
show
broke
up
your parents.
Oh no.
at any moment, so
Yeah.
you guys arrive at the house now.
Can we like smell the food from outside?
Probably, yeah.
That smells like Dad's meatloaf.
Your dad serves meatloaf.
Do you think they had? Maybe they brought home leftovers.
I guess.
I like your dad's meatloaf. Let's go in.
No, it's good. Just he doesn't give out the recipe
you can,
to
like,
anybody.
Sitcom home invasion house, like, hi everybody.
Pull a Kramer. Slide in through the door.
No, Danny's polite. Danny will knock on the door.
I do drop my enormous duffel bag just in the lawn. Like,
Yeah.
where our bikes are also just probably tipped over. I don't know. Do you park your bike nicely on the sidewalk, or is it?
Not on the sidewalk because that might impede traffic,
right.
but on like the walkway that goes up to the house.
Oh, yeah.
'Cause, you gotta make a good impression on the.
Do her parents go to open the
Everybody.
door when he knocks?
Well, there's knocking, and then you hear like a plate getting set down, and I'm coming. And it's your mom starts trudging
Oh, and
down
she
the
sounds
hallway.
like grumpy?
Yeah,
Like,
she
get
sounds a
off
little
my lawn,
grumpy.
grumpy?
A little bit, but
Okay.
not like. She's like, I'm coming. Like,
Oh, okay.
It's the day drinking.
I mean,
It makes people
And
mean.
she walks
My
past-
I've
dad.
heard alcoholics are mean, but that's fast.
You've met my dad.
She had one beer.
and she's
Yeah.
walking down the hallway with the beer.
What? Maybe the second beer.
She's taking lessons from my dad.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Maybe
no.
this is not good.
Well, maybe if we get rid of the beer in the house, then we could keep
She's
doing
an
it.
adult. She'll just get more.
That'll fix an alcoholic.
But then we could take that. I mean, what?
So her mom gets to the door and opens it up, and she goes,
Hello, Mrs. Abrams.
Hi.
"Good morning, guys."
Like, I'm just glancing at the beer
What's
in her
going
hand.
on?
Like, is Cassie home?
Yeah, they're having some food.
Okay.
Come on in. It's
Okay.
fine.
Thank you.
Didn't know how to ask to come in.
I love your prop.
Like, if she had just said, "Yeah, Cassie's home," and then not had a follow up, I'd be like,
Like, oh yeah, bye.
"Okay, bye." Run.
And she turns around and starts walking down the hallway, just leaves the door open.
Was that a beer?
I think so, yeah. Maybe she had
I
a
don't
rough
think
day.
I've ever seen Miss Abrams drink anything except white wine.
She probably drinks exclusively like white wine spritzers.
Yeah, yeah.
Bartles and James.
It smells really, really good this morning. Did you,
Wine coolers, yeah.
No, my husband, he got up early and started cooking this morning. I don't know, got to burr up his ass or something.
Once I hear them, I'll be like, guys, you gotta come in here and look at this food.
Huh.
Well, now I go.
we go into the kitchen and
Behold,
Does that
6 remaining plates of food that are very familiar to you.
that corned beef and hash looks familiar?
And it's mine.
the
I call dibs.
meatloaf,
Yeah, this meatloaf is delicious. You should try some.
Am I
turkey.
crazy or?
This is food from my dad's restaurant.
No,
Look
my
at all
dad
the
cooked it.
dishes. He said he made it.
It legit smells like it was cooked here. And like there is a heap of dishes.
These aren't leftovers.
No,
Oh, you like cooked meals?
Yeah.
Like 10 of them.
And it's delicious.
wait. My dad left a note that said he went into the office.
Well, that sounds like something my dad would do.
Wait,
He
what?
doesn't. He doesn't work in an office.
Yeah, your dad doesn't work in an office.
And your dad made the food that my dad makes.
My dad also left a note to go into work on a Saturday, which he doesn't usually. And my mom was putting a bunch of luggage in the car.
That's weird. Why would your mom put luggage in the car?
I don't know. She said she was going to go see a friend.
Danny.
That is. I'm sorry, out of character. That is fucked up. I'm sorry. I just got that right now.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
I got it like 5 minutes ago.
Oh, that's what that was.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
And I realized, okay, so Crash doesn't understand the significance because that's why I was asking about, like, did we know,
Right.
you know.
No,
so
okay,
like for
cool.
Crash, it's just a weird, confusing thing. But
For
it's
me,
like-
it was just a weird, confusing thing. I just caught up.
Yeah, but for Danny, it's like a mega fucked up.
Oh, I don't think Danny's realized that yet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. We're gonna hold on a minute.
Your mom was packing up the car?
To go see a friend. Like, she had, like, a couple bags. Not, like, she's not moving out. I mean...
Danny?
Yeah. Denial is just a river agent. Do you think there was some sort of backlash when we turned off the transmitter
Our parents are definitely being
or the
weird.
recorder?
Well,
But it seems like...
What did you do? Sorry, I can't even say it with a straight face.
You know what, actually, the weirdest thing that happened this morning, and in front of this, like, whole table, right? Like, your dad, we were riding by, and your dad was like, hey, boys, hey, Crash, take care of your arm.
What?
he did what?
Did you tell him I hurt my arm?
I've been here all night. And my dad wouldn't care.
That's very true.
Danny. I mean...
Something
but-
weird is going on here.
Somehow Crash has a plate in his hand. Like, I don't even know when that happened, but it's like...
Oh, no. Oh, no. But... And, like, Midge obviously, like, is, like, looking very intently at you, but doesn't want to say it in front of the others.
And Danny still doesn't have a clue yet. he hasn't connected that dot yet of
Oh no.
of that.
Danny?
What? Something weird is going on. We have to get back to that island.
Yeah.
We have to get back to the island now.
Yeah, and you got to turn off the thing.
It's off. I turned it off this
Are
morning.
you sure it's off?
Wait, did we know that they were setting that up and doing that? Broadcasting?
Yeah, because I was like, what are you doing up on the roof?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, but I don't
The
think
broadcasting
I don't think
part, I don't
I
think you
know
guys know.
that.
Oh.
No, yeah, that's
You know that you just set it up and was trying to...
like I
oh.
talked
right, yeah,
about
trying
trying
to
to jam,
retcon that.
jam
Yeah,
the
I didn't
signal,
say
but
that.
I didn't
Yeah.
tell them that that's what we were
Okay.
doing.
Cassie, I was happy for like this long. And then
I know the food was so good, but I think we broke everything.
But I don't think it affected everybody. I mean, my
Yeah.
mom was home, and she was fine.
Danny,
I-
can we talk for a second?
Yeah, what?
Like
We got to get going though.
like not
I mean,
here for just like 2 seconds,
sure.
and she's gonna like pull you into the hallway. Your mom was gonna leave, right?
No.
But like,
no,
but like
she's-
like the robot thing, right? On the robot thing, the thing that was lies.
Yeah, but that was not.
But now-
that
now-
was because she's home. She was there.
But now-
she said hi. She said that she loved me.
But Danny, Crash's mom was packing up.
Yeah.
So maybe the robot lies got moved around?
No. No.
Just think about it, okay?
No, that it didn't affect everyone. No. We have to get back to that island. Come on, guys, we have to get back to that island.
Okay, let's go.
Dude, these mashed potatoes have the chives in it just like your dad makes.
Yeah. That's great. So you have weapons?
Yeah.
Real
I
weapons?
say that
Yeah.
probably a little louder than intended.
Can we see the real weapons then?
Yeah?
Okay.
Okay. Well, are we ready to go?
I'm gonna put some of the food in like sandwich bags to take with us. I'm gonna move that. It's empty. It's fine.
Twice.
Stop gesturing.
Grand movement.
Cutting you off.
One.
And we're cutting you off from it.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm gonna put some of the diner food into sandwich bags to take with us because we
Absolutely.
might need snacks.
You take
Diner meal snacks.
the most portable food
Oh, we
left.
both
Yeah.
probably have that like original Tupperware.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The good stuff. Yep.
Ah, it's still good.
Thank you. Yes.
Dibs on the turkey club for lunch.
All the mashed potatoes are mine.
You're gonna have to fight me for them.
Arm wrestle?
I'm just happy to
No.
have an actual home cooked meal.
Battle of wits.
Sad.
Ugh. Math problems.
Yes.
Okay. We've established Crash is good at math.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh Lord.
It's like the only thing he doesn't need to.
A math challenge.
Yeah.
Out in the living room, you hear a couple of like tink tink noises, and then you hear gloop gloop gloop.
Is my mom drinking more? Oh,
You want to go
no.
investigate?
Somebody is.
Yeah, I'm gonna go like sneakily look in there.
Yeah, your mom's just there with like a glass, and it's like really full of a brown liquid with some ice in it.
Oh, that's
wow.
definitely not her usual white wine spritzer.
But I kind of respect it.
I mean,
Yeah.
she's
More
an
of a
adult.
whiskey
I'm
spritzer.
not gonna tell her what to do, but
Without the spritzer part.
Yeah.
seems
Hold
like
the
a lot
spritzer.
for 8 in the morning.
What did you bring, Crash? Let's go. We have to get out of here.
Okay, cool. I got everything's on the front lawn.
You hear from the back of the house. You hear your dad, Cassie, and he goes, "Anybody need seconds? Anybody want some more? Dessert, maybe?"
Yes, but we're going on a bike ride, Dad.
Oh, do we have to leave right now?
Well, how about dessert
Yes,
when we get
we
back
have to
this
leave
afternoon?
right now.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
I'll get started making some pies.
I love pies.
Is your mom drinking?
Yeah. Well, we're gonna get pie.
The best facial expression in the whole game right there. But we're going to get pie.
Do you think this was the machine? Because I mean, my home life might improve, but I feel yours might not.
Wait, machine?
I mean, it seems
Wait,
like one side's
what?
going down, but the other side's going slightly up. So maybe
if
it'll
my
meet in the middle.
Dad cared about.
What are you two
Crash's
talking
arm?
about?
Our parents' brains all swapped.
Why would my dad know about your arm?
Yeah.
Why would your dad know about my arm?
That's the
Because
whole point.
But what what machine are you talking
He's
about?
got your mom's brain.
Yeah, wait. Rewind it back.
How?
How?
So remember how I said if we reversed the signal, we could jam the robot signal?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So
maybe it played a randomizing game with the parents?
we did that, but it might have moved everybody's brains around.
Are they going to get better?
Wait, everybody's?
Everyone, yes.
No, that can't be true.
Well,
My mom was fine. She was normal.
was she? I'm just gonna see Midget's face.
Midge is going to have such a hard time not punching Danny right now.
Why is Midge looking at you with that face then?
She thinks that my mom got swapped, but that can't be true.
Well, I mean, nothing ever hits 100%. Maybe she wasn't.
But in any case, we have to get everyone's brains back.
Well, yes, obviously. I can't have my mom day drinking, even as much as I do like pie. We gotta get your dad back in your dad's body.
All right, well, come look at this duffel bag.
In the duffel bag, you find a bottle opener.
What?
Yeah.
Pass it down here.
Crash is a sports drinker?
Yes.
All right. What'd you bring?
Okay, first of all, Midge heads up and just tosses the thermos. Like, made that for you. Probably shouldn't drink all of it.
Oh, you're my favorite right now. Oh, you're my favorite.
It's probably still kind of warm. So,
Yeah, it's like lukewarm coffee
Wait.
at this point.
Wait, why wouldn't it be warm?
I mean, it's in a thermos. You're good.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, she's totally going to chug some of that coffee.
Yeah, in a thermos since 11 o'clock last night is probably still pretty hot. I don't know.
It's still enough, but she's not picky about where she gets her coffee
yeah, okay.
from.
Yeah.
She's just curious about the choice of words.
So, yeah, in there's like a hockey mask, catcher's mask, a baseball helmet, and a football helmet.
Cool, this is totally Friday the 13th.
I really wanted to have a cricket bat in there, but there's no way that Crash plays
Right.
cricket. So that's not in there.
So here's what I think what Danny finds and goes for, because it's what I want to do. He reaches in and pulls out the sports goggles
Yeah.
and a racquetball racket,
Yeah.
sweatband, and then like the soccer shin guards
Yep.
that go on with the big socks over them
Sure.
and up on top. Because I gotta stay light on my feet.
Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Soccer was definitely something he played a lot. So easy.
Midge is now drinking coffee and probably going to giggle at pulling out a hockey mask and a baseball bat. And be like, I saw this in a movie once. Because I'm sure she snuck into movies she wasn't supposed to see.
Uh-huh.
Let's see.
But she's still going to, like, even through the hockey mask, like, stare at Danny and be like,
I stand by
Still doesn't make it better, Danny.
Friday the 13th X, I think, Jason Goes to Space.
Oh, that one's
I
pretty funny.
stand by as the funniest movie I have ever
See,
seen.
I like Jason Takes Manhattan as funnier.
I never saw that one.
Oh, that was pretty funny. It's ridiculous. Starts on a cruise ship and then he's in Manhattan, as the name would
Fantastic.
imply.
Fantastic. Okay.
Also good.
You do a mashup with the Muppets Take Manhattan.
Yeah.
I would watch that movie.
The Muppets fighting Jason. For
I would
ownership
watch
of
that
Manhattan.
movie so hard it's not even funny.
Yeah, for
sure.
Would watch. You probably have some like older equipment that's smaller that will fit Cassie.
Like his Little League stuff and his Pee Wee football stuff.
Yeah.
And,
She is not the most athletic, so she's definitely going to take some shin guards and maybe like elbow pads and probably a helmet. Seemed like a good idea. Fell down last time we went to the island.
Yeah. He probably has like roller skating stuff.
Yeah, like
too. So, yeah.
Yeah, roller skating pads. I think are
Yeah,
probably
elbow pads and knee pads. I mean, yeah,
Way to
all
go.
that stuff for sure.
Yes. And then weapon-wise, jeez, I don't know.
There's probably
gotta be
a
something
couple
light.
baseball bats. A lacrosse stick is fairly light,
I was
but
going to
has
say
a heft.
lacrosse stick. Yeah, let's go with that. Because then
also
if
like
I have
a
a ball, I
field
can
hockey.
chuck something at somebody too.
Oh, that's true.
Range
Yeah.
fighter.
Field hockey stick is pretty sturdy. More than like an ice hockey stick would be, to my understanding. So,
Yeah, I'm going to go with lacrosse stick.
okay. Cool.
Or highlight.
So,
I don't like
and Midge is going to talk to Cassie. Do you
Both our
think?
weapons are made of wicker.
I don't know about like. Can we keep this thing going, maybe, or redirect it, or something?
Well, if it swaps the brains, that's not good. We got to get the brains back where they belong.
Do we?
But wouldn't they know that they're in the wrong house?
That's exactly the point. You're bright enough
Yeah.
to know that it doesn't seem like it's a full like brain transplant.
Right,
It's
right.
like
It's just like
temperament.
It's sort
yeah,
of like
it's
a
like a
Priorities swap.
Yeah,
personality, like
yeah, some
And
memory.
skills and
translation, yeah.
stuff like that.
yeah. I mean, Crash's mom was moving out. That's not good.
She wasn't moving out.
No, but my dad also wasn't being.
She was just staying with
Awful.
some friends for a couple of days.
I know. Well, maybe
Oh god, that's
the
awful.
positive experience will help your dad be nicer afterwards when he gets his real personality back.
Really?
Well, if he remembers how to be nice.
Yeah. Maybe he's never had the opportunity.
Midge is going to fix Danny with another stare, like,
And
you're not the
deputy's
only
heart
one.
grew 3 sizes that day.
Because it was forced
Mid-
to.
Like, it's going to be a very pained stare at Danny.
Maybe it didn't affect. No, wait. Never mind.
You'd also probably be smart enough to know that you didn't have it running at the same power level. Remember we talked about that?
Yes.
So it's probably not like the whole city kind of a situation.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of localized.
Localized, yeah.
Probably
Our
your
neighborhood.
neighborhood.
Oops.
There are other people in your neighborhood that
Yeah.
aren't just your parents, but it's probably not the
Allegedly.
whole city.
Allegedly. I don't know who they are.
Nah, in the 80s, you probably knew at least some of your
Oh,
neighbors.
for sure we did.
Boo Radley down the street.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just gonna leave the duffel bag behind your shrubs over here, and I'll
Seems
grab
like
it later.
you find place for it.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't
I
think
don't-
my mom's gonna care.
It was annoying
at
to
this
carry
point.
around, so. Everyone ready?
Trust me, she's not going to care.
Never seen her drink a brown liquid before. It was weird. It was not Coca-Cola.
I mean, I drank gravy out of the gravy boat one time.
That is not what she was drinking,
Oh.
Crash.
I've seen it a lot.
I'm sorry.
Let's just go do the thing.
Okay. We'll fix the parents' brains when we get back from
I mean, isn't that what we're going out to
talking
do?
to robots.
Oh, this wasn't a problem yesterday.
No, this was not a problem
It's a
yesterday.
new problem that you made.
I think I made this problem.
Okay.
A
Okay.
sturdy hypothesis.
Okay.
Wait. You did this? Wasn't the robots? You did this?
By accident, maybe trying to counteract what the robots did.
So if you turn that off, then they'll go back to normal, right?
Maybe?
Well, when we destroyed the antenna in the first place, and it was recording everyone got a good night's sleep, and everything went back to normal.
Exactly. So they might be fine tomorrow. But if not, we might need to tweak the signal and send it out again. Try and unscramble.
Whoa,
could
no.
make it worse. Let's just see how today goes, and then figure it out.
Let's do that.
One thing at a time. I mean, we can't, like, bunk their heads together and make them all better. So we can only do the thing that we know.
Yes. Find out why the robots are here. And then, if it still needs to be fixed, maybe they can help us fix it.
Danny, we got this. We just got to do the one thing at a time.
Yeah, you're right. We should go.
Cool.
We need to get down there early enough to make sure they still have those swan boats.
Je will be secret.
Yeah.
So, you guys hit the road.
Yeah.
Riding along out of the neighborhood, it's pretty early on a Saturday, so there's nobody around. You know, there's a couple of cars when you get to the big intersection, but that's it. The ride out of town isn't a big deal. You get farther down the road like you did last time, kind of skirt around where the whole fenced off reactor area is for the lab situation. And you see a little more activity down there than you normally see. Like, living here, you guys kind of are used to the usual, like, one or two little patrol cars kind of going around the whole perimeter. But it seems like there's some guys that are out walking the fence. Kind of looks like there's a little more security going on down there. They're not, like, looking for you guys or anything, but, like, down there it seems like there's more activity than you're used to seeing.
Oh, that's weird. There's a lot of people down there.
I don't know how many people had minds swapped. Do you think it caused a problem?
I mean, it's possible. I mean, although the signal should only have reached, like, maybe our neighborhood at most.
But so many people in our area, they work down here.
That's true.
Well, they're not, like, completely brain swapped. They're just a little
gruffier
gruffier than usual, maybe.
Maybe, but it's a high security facility if somebody's acting weird.
Okay, but we can't go in and tell them all their minds are swapped.
Well, I wasn't saying that we should. I'm just saying that's why there's probably more security.
Oh.
It's possible, or they're also trying to find the robot problem.
I don't know.
Well,
Okay.
but they're staying inside the facility, and we know it's out at that island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we're the only ones who can fix it.
Yeah.
So, they're just adults. They don't know what to do.
As you guys have paused, coming up the road from the other direction, traveling quickly, is a very familiar white van. And it whooshes by. You see there's two guys in the front. One, a driver and a passenger.
Oh.
And that van with that
The UT.
UT logo
Yeah.
on the side, it is racing towards town.
Oh, weird.
Those guys are in a hurry.
That was
Yeah.
fast.
Those are the boat guys.
But they weren't interested in us, so...
That's good.
Yeah, they probably glanced over because there's like 4 kids on the side of the
Yeah.
road wearing like a hockey mask and all this gear and stuff, and they're like,
Weirdos. We're playing
"Damn
D&D.
kids!"
That's right. Leave us alone.
It's a LARP.
Yeah.
We're LARPing.
We've invented LARPing.
That does make people leave you alone.
That's true. Yes.
It's like casting invisibility.
Yep.
We're a couple years out from the full-on panic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
You guys are
Satanic
still
Panic's
okay.
not there yet.
Yeah, thank God.
Okay.
Well, let's go down to the boat rental place and get a couple of those paddle boats, and then we can head out to the island.
I don't think we're going to steal another boat this time, Crash.
You
It's
can
going
get
to
a
take
motorboat,
forever.
probably.
Borrow. We gave it back.
True. That does
Technicalities
mean we
count.
borrowed it.
Do you have an idea? I thought that they only render them if you were over 15.
I'll just tell them I am.
He looks over 15.
Yeah,
And there's 3 of us to vouch for him.
I'm tall for my age.
Well, we can't figure this out until we get there.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go. If you think we can do a motorboat, that'd be cool.
You keep on trucking.
I can
you guys-
motorboat like a champion.
I don't think that means what you think it means, Crash.
What? Why? I mean, I think I'd be
Urban
like,
Dictionary is not going to exist for like
I would-
25 years.
I'd be the fastest motorboater. Like,
Crash, no.
I'm gonna win every
Stop digging.
race.
Stop digging. All right. You guys get down to the marina. It's a little warm because today's a sunny day, but it's still.
I'm really glad for
early
that
in the
sweatband
Yeah,
and the
Yeah,
arm
yeah.
and the sweat
Kinda
arm.
like
but you guys are
setting into
okay.
it.
You're just
Yeah.
a little bit.
Oh yeah, what is the weather? Is it like cold and clear, or
No,
like,
it's it's actually kind of warm now. The
Yeah,
sun's
okay,
out, and
okay.
and you know, it's not. Again, it's a situation in the desert at night. It's going to get cold, but when the sun's out during the day, it gets pretty warm pretty fast.
yeah, okay.
But it's not like 100 degrees kind of warm. It's just in the 80s. But you get down there, you see there's a couple of dudes that are loading like some coolers and fishing poles onto some boats, and they're going out. And a couple of people are like launching their own boats, backing up into the lake.
Oh yeah,
and all that.
it's always funny to watch.
Yeah. And there's like the bait shack that does the rentals of various things, canoe rental and some of those paddle boat rentals and
Not taking a canoe.
that kind of stuff.
No, you can't get the speak and spell wet.
Yeah. All right. So we'll go into the bait shop.
Yeah.
All right.
Behind the counter is what looks like an 18-year-old high schoolish dropout kind of a dude.
Yeah.
Of course.
Is he someone I played football with?
He's probably older
Yeah. Okay.
because you're,
a little
you're,
bit too old.
yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Roll contacts.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he's somebody that played football at the high school that knew about you and they were,
Or like a football star. And
maybe.
is now here.
So you could roll a contact to see if
Okay.
you have.
I've got 2 whole dice. Wait, is that mind? Oh, it's heart. I can
Heart,
roll
yeah.
all my heart, right?
Yeah.
Roll with all of your heart.
Yes, that's a 6.
Yay.
All right. You know that he didn't play football, but he was a wrestler
Oh yeah.
at the high school.
Okay.
So you'd thought about going into wrestling in the off season,
Yep.
but
I'm not supposed to do contact sports anymore.
but yeah,
Yeah.
but you know that he was
Get dropped on my head again.
at least last year he was a wrestler, but you remember that he didn't graduate, and now
Okay.
he works for his dad's bait shop.
Okay. So I know his name probably.
Yeah,
Right.
his name is Charlie.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, you're Charlie, right? You were like one of the ranked wrestlers at the high school.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool, dude. I saw one of your matches.
All right. What's up?
Well, anyway, I was I mean, I wanted to do wrestling, but I couldn't get clear. You know, the whole.
Oh.
He doesn't care, but anyway, sorry. I know you're busy. Like, chirp, chirp.
There's actually probably a couple of dudes in here
Yeah.
that are like going through the cooler with the earthworms.
Oh, yeah.
And like opening the containers
Digging
and
it up,
messing
like-
with them to find the lively ones.
Yeah, like oh no, those are no good. Those
Yeah,
are no
yeah.
good. They're stale. I've done that. It's gross.
Stale earthworms.
Yeah.
Ugh.
In that weird like chunky mud
No,
that they
yeah,
live
you have
in.
to
Yeah.
like dig through it
Yeah.
and like pick out your worms. So we need a motorboat.
All right.
What do you have?
Well, we've got a couple left.
Uh huh.
It's not too busy. It's early in the season.
Okay.
it's $15 for half a day,
Okay.
$30 all day.
Yeah, probably need the all day.
All right.
And is there any, like, wrestler discount?
I think you can try.
Working it.
You can try a charm to see if you can wheedle a wrestler discount.
That I have dice in. No.
But all the wrong dice.
He's like,
Mr. I want to roll for
I
crash
get
to
in
fail.
trouble if I
Yep.
give out
Yep.
a discount. My dad's not around.
Oh, yeah.
So can't
All right.
really do that.
Let me
But
see.
he pulls out a clipboard that has like some boilerplate forms on it. Like, all right, you got to fill out your information.
Okay,
you
cool.
Then when you're done, let me know and I'll get some keys and walk you out there.
Okay. So
I don't know why he
clipboard.
works in the bait shop and I just have to make him southernish. Sorry.
Sure.
Why
He's from
not?
Nevada.
I mean, they could have moved there from the south.
Yes.
People are from all over.
We got lots of shrimp.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like you went that far.
Right.
It was just, he's casual.
Yes.
All right, so here's the deal. This is kind of off by ourselves.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's not even blinking, didn't ask for ID. But we do need $30.
$30.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have that.
I have $8.17.
I think Cassie's probably got like 12, maybe. She gets an okay allowance.
Sure.
So does Crash, but he spends it immediately.
On Big League Chew.
Ideally. Or anything like this one.
Whatever he caught us on
Number
that day.
7 of some comic series that he's never read, or and isn't going to read this one, but the cover was cool. And
I'm not sure Midge gets much of an allowance. She maybe has like $5
or she gets the guilt allowance. And wild animals attack.
I don't think she gets the guilt
Yeah.
allowance
Yeah.
either, though. Just given the relation, she might have like $5 or
And
something.
Cassie
Yeah.
gets the guilt allowance because her parents are always
yeah,
at work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't.
Did you have
I
any
don't think-
leftover money from your birthday money or something, right?
Christmas money.
Christmas
No,
money.
we did spend all
spent
that.
all of that,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, buying,
That's why I
buying
said she
the
only has
equipment.
like 12 for
Yeah.
like new allowance.
I don't know what Danny would have.
Well, you guys are collectively 2/3 of the way there.
Yeah.
We've got $20. What can we get for $20?
Not a boat.
Not a boat. Let me see
it
the
seems
form. Does
reasonable
it say
Danny's
how
got
much
10
on the form
$10
it costs?
Yeah.
Probably.
We can probably do that. Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
What'd you get?
I was going to say, it seems reasonable that Danny's probably got $10. So,
Okay.
Okay. Enough for a record or something?
yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think we can get back out and back in half a day. The half a day is $15, but like, I don't know if we can guarantee we're going to be back that quick.
I hope
true.
we are.
And then
Yeah.
we lose the deposit.
What's the deposit?
I thought we just paid straight up.
I don't know.
What happens
I
if we
assumed there
come
was a
back
deposit.
later than half a day?
It's just something Crash has
Yeah.
heard.
You get half of it back if you bring it back in time.
I don't think
Are
that's...
you sure?
That's what a
accurate.
deposit is.
But did he say anything about a deposit?
No.
Well, then why
Then
don't...
it's probably just a fee.
What's the difference?
So what if we just get the half a day, and then if we're a whole day, we'll just pay for the other half when we get back?
Yeah.
But it'll be mad.
So, but he'll be saved from robots.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good
We'll be
point.
heroes.
That's a good point. We're doing
Yeah,
a
but
service.
he won't know that we're heroes.
But we will.
It's okay. The people never know. All right. Okay.
Crash in the dark. Crash is the night.
Crash Man.
I was just about to say that.
Straight out of Mega Man. Actual character.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Thank you. All-time favorite game series. Yeah.
So we'll get together at 15.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So I'll go back and tell him, like,
Fill out the form. Are you putting all your real information on the form? Or are you going to try and fudge it?
unless somebody stops Crash, he's just automatically writing his real information on the form.
Okay.
And I don't know if anyone would notice.
I don't know that the rest of us are in the bait shop to realize.
Despite a couple recent lies, Cassie would also probably put her correct information on there, so she's not going to stop you.
Yeah, Midge would probably know better, but I think she's more bummed about the fact she barely has any money and had to give some to this cause.
Yeah. Now, however, I do think he literally writes Crash Clay as his name.
Like, they can't figure that out, though.
Yeah, but that's still not the right way to fill out a form. But, you know, yeah. He,
That's totally fine.
Puts his address on there and asks for his ID. Probably puts, like, his library card number on there.
All right. You get back up to the counter,
No, probably your school ID.
Yeah. For sure.
and the guy, he grabs the form. He pulls it off. He doesn't even look at it.
Yeah.
Actually,
Right.
he's just like, yeah, whatever. So you want the half or the full day?
Half day's fine, yeah.
All right, you got to be back by 3.
Okay, no problem.
And then when you come back, we figure out how much gas you used and you pay for the gas.
Yep.
Okay.
Obviously.
So he
I'm
reaches
so glad I'm
by
not there.
And he grabs a key on one of those big foam floaty things.
Huh?
And he goes, all right, come on down. And he, like, puts a little tent sign on the counter that says back in 5.
Yep.
And he starts walking you down to the thing. And you guys are taking a lot of sports gear.
We're shooting
I
a
don't know,
music
like-
video.
Music. Oh,
We're a band.
that's cool. You've got people that play the baseball bat.
Yep.
It's new.
No. We do the music separate. You
Yeah.
film all the action, and then you put the music on top
It
of
looks cool when you're
Oh.
playing the baseball bat like a guitar, and then it actually
Sounds
sounds
like
like
a
a
guitar.
guitar.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. All right. All right. He's actually kind of into it. He's like, you know, I heard there's this channel on the cable TV that does music videos
It's
a lot.
new, and it's real cool, and we're going to be on it.
Shit, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he walks you down. He gets you down there. He's like, you know what? Hold on a minute. He goes back up to the shack, and he comes out with a different key on a different colored floating
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
He comes on down, gets you down there, and he walks you down, and it's totally the boat that you guys stole the other night.
Yes.
But it's the nice one compared to like the aluminum rowboat with like the
Yeah.
little trolley motor.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Like it's the
That's
upgraded
what I thought we were
one.
getting, yeah.
It's a really nice boat.
Oh, this is super easy to turn on with the key.
He's like, well, yeah, that's what's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's how boats work, Crash.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
He goes, now there's life preservers under the seats.
Uh-huh.
You don't have to wear them though, whatever.
Mhm.
But
We
just
won't.
letting you know,
Don't worry. We'll keep them clean.
and you got to be back by 3.
Yeah.
Right.
3 o'clock.
He looks.
3 o'clock.
Does anybody have a watch?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I have a calculator watch, yes.
Okay. He looks
Nah,
at you. He goes,
crash.
3 o'clock.
Yes.
Yeah. I would definitely have a watch. I have to be back in time for my dad not to be
You're not back by 3. I
Yeah.
got to charge you the late fee.
Do we have, at this point, are there those, like, sturdy, like, Iron Man watches? You know, like the heavy black plastic.
Yeah. Well, there's like the Casio.
Yeah, we're hearing music in the studio.
Oh, I was watching the.
Yeah, we're watching.
Yeah, there's a bug.
Oh, I'm not.
Also, there's a
Okay.
Big lights. Bugs are
Yeah.
happy.
Unless there's a crash-proof watch available, I don't think Crash has it.
Yeah, we haven't quite gotten to like the G-Shock.
Yeah,
kind of.
Yeah, no, he went
kind
through
of
like
digital
7
watches.
Casios, and they were like, no, "You're not having a watch."
Late fee?
I think Danny has a swatch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Because that
totally.
fits in with
course
his
he does.
aesthetic.
Or several.
Yes.
Yeah,
For different outfits.
yeah. No, you wear
Oh,
them.
yeah, like,
yeah.
yeah.
At the same time, yeah.
Wait. Late fee?
Yeah. If you don't bring it back, then I got to charge you the other $15 for the whole day, and then I got to charge you another $20 for the late fee.
Well, we're not going to be late, so it's fine.
Cool. Just letting you know.
We'll be on time. I have a watch.
Okay.
All right, guys.
So do I.
Now,
We should synchronize watches.
The
for this
tank's
mission.
full. When you come back, you got to pay 89 cents a gallon for whatever you use out of the tank.
Can I just fill it up myself? 59 cents a gallon.
If you got a thing,
How are we
you
gonna
fill
haul
it
the how are we gonna haul the boat out to the
What do
gas
you-
station?
That is. Look.
Right.
It's for the music video. We'll get the expenses back.
All right. We're not going to be late anyway. It's fine. Whatever. Let's go.
But he lets you guys get all on the thing, and he waves by and he heads back up to the shack. There's a couple of guys there, like, holding, like, the big stack of styrofoam bait containers, and they're like, come on, man! And he's like, I'm coming.
Yeah.
Well, at least you know how to drive this one.
That's true.
Yeah. Look how easy this is to turn on.
And use in the daylight.
Huh?
Yeah.
Won't need the
Oh,
flashlights
the ropes.
this time.
Ropes.
Yeah.
Okay, we have to hurry. I'm not
Yeah.
paying that late fee, guys.
Nope.
No. Okay, let's get going.
Off you go. Motoring across the lake. There is a lot more traffic out on the lake.
That's fine.
You see
we
a lot
don't look
of-
suspicious then.
No, not at all. But you see there's a lot of boats that seem to be parked like at every little inlet along the edge. That you see guys out there fishing and stuff. It's a little early in the day and a little early in the season for a lot of people to be doing like water skiing and that kind of junk. But you do see a couple of people that are out like puttering around on houseboats.
Yeah.
It looks like they came out for the weekend kind of a deal.
Who's driving?
I think Midge would probably drive again. She's
Okay.
not, like, all fucked up from last time,
Yeah,
so...
she got some good practice in.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
in a non-stressful situation, it's easy to drive the boat. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just curious because
all
if
good.
that's the case, then Crash is on the prow of the boat in a sort of like Captain Morgan.
Very good.
But also I forget what you call the figure.
Midge would also not let Crash drive
Like a
the boat, just
masthead?
as
Yeah,
an
like a
FYI.
masthead. Yeah.
Or figurehead.
Well, I don't think the dude will be sanguine about us having a guy whose name is Crash drive the boat.
He gets back up and he looks at the form. He's like, "Damn it!" There's a big sign: "Don't rent to people named Crash." Behind the counter.
My dad's gonna kill me.
Oh, not
Animal
again.
House!
Yeah. So out to the island.
Yep.
Yep. So you guys motor on up there. There's a couple of boats sort of along the shore of the island that looks like there's a guys fishing. Not a lot. And none right at the little beach that you pulled up to last time. And you
Okay.
can kind of spot because it has the tree right there that you tied the boat to last
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think anybody's found the robots?
I mean,
I think that would have been in the news.
yeah.
I mean, today.
well, it looks like they're mostly on the water and not on the island.
There would have been a commotion. The robots have guns.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the robots have guns. I forgot about that.
I didn't. And I like snug my catcher's vest. Like, zhick.
Can't shoot what you can't catch. I like flip the
You
racket.
did the spinning racket. move?
Yeah.
Well, if we're all doing this, I'm going to go, I'm not paying late fees and put the mask down.
The speak and spell just says, "Let's do this."
Let's do this.
And then looks angrily at Midge.
What is wrong with your speaking spell? Why is it so angry all the time?
It's fine. It's only angry when you press the angry button.
Eat
No, it's
poop.
not. Why does he keep telling me that?
For some reason, I want something to happen, so you have to be the one that uses. And all you can say is eat.
You know?
And the robots get like, what? What did you say?
Midge would probably be down for that, though. She's like hitting that and like flipping him off in between.
EAT spells eat.
All right.
All right.
God damn it.
So we parked the boat,
You
tie
parked
it
the
up,
boat.
and do we have to climb back up that thing again?
You indeed do.
Yeah. All right.
Oh boy. It's at least daytime so we can see our footing better.
It is
Yeah.
daytime. The first of you up the hill, because you're bedecked in armor
Yeah.
of the type, is going to be down to die.
Yeah.
Like, you can get up there and you can take a rope
That's-
from the boat
that's probably-
to help people.
Can I go first, everybody?
But-
That's kind of a
Yeah, I
crash
think
thing.
Crash should go
All right.
first for sure.
All right. So we've got. Was that body move?
Yeah.
All right.
You got to move it, move it.
I'm gonna need a bigger boat. 6, Wait a minute, they have to be the same material. Here we go. 2, 4, 6, 8.
And that's down 1 from your...
Oh.
Nice.
2 successes.
Yay!
Okay. So, you successfully scrabble up the hill. Are you going to give your extra success to another kid, impress someone, or make it so no one notices you?
Well, what I wanted to do was take the rope up and
That's
tie it.
fine.
I think that's the help I want to do for others, but for this, like, I don't necessarily want to give that to someone specific. I think,
You don't want to choose among your friends?
actually, I think I want to impress. Oh, boy. Well, that's hard to choose, too.
You can do it in a way that impresses your group of friends
Oh, yeah, okay.
without just picking someone in particular. Like, you're not, like, looking down and you go, like...
Yeah. Hey, check me out. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's... Yeah, he definitely... I mean, he's trying to show off a little bit, but not necessarily for anyone in particular. Like, doing,
Yeah.
you know.
So you watch him, and he does some, like, side jumps, like, to weird handholds that you wouldn't have done at all.
Unnecessarily.
Yeah.
Does he think he's Spider-Man?
But he gets up the hill
might be.
without any problem.
Do you still think that he's, like, altered?
He healed from that like super fast.
Yeah, because he got experimented on.
That doesn't make you Spider-Man.
And how did Spider-Man get his powers?
From a spider that
From
was
a
experimented
spider.
on.
Yeah.
Are you guys talking
That's
about
not that
spiders?
difference.
No, Crash!
No.
Did you see a spider?
No.
No, Crash.
Definitely not.
You would tell me if you did.
Yeah.
Yes,
Crash!
Crash!
Wait.
The Fantastic Four got their powers.
Can we go
when
up to
Silence
hill?
We
Hill
have
No.
around.
robots to take care of. We can argue about the Fantastic Four later.
Crash doesn't have superpowers.
No.
Midge is going to go grab the rope and start climbing up.
So, body move with 2 extra dice for the nicely tied up rope.
Ew. So that helps because I don't have move. I just have body. I have 2 successes.
So, you get up there without any trouble.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, you can either give another success to one of the other 2, or do it so no one notices you, or do it impressively.
I'm actually going to help Cassie out because we both fell down the other night and hurt our ankles, so I want to make sure that she can get up safely.
You can absolutely do that.
I'm a
That is
good
a
friend,
good idea.
goddammit.
You are a good friend. Because I am terrible at climbing things. Okay, do I need to roll? Or...
No, you have an automatic success.
Yes. Okay.
Oh,
you
but if
do
she
not-
But I
rolls,
can-
can she give us 6
You
to someone else?
can
okay.
roll and see if you get extra successes.
Okay. Well, let's find
Yeah,
out.
go ahead, Cassie. I'll stay down here and,
I'm gonna go all rose
be here in
gold for
case.
this one.
You got this, Cassie.
Climbing stuff. Totally
Got
do
like
it.
my arms out like I'm gonna catch her.
I got one!
All right.
Okay,
got
so that
one
counts as 2
success.
successes.
Yay!
So, do you want to get up the hill impressively? Do you want to pass on the good fortune to Danny? Or do you want to do it so no one notices you?
I'm gonna pass on the good fortune and like tell him where like the rope's kind of creaky in this area, but you can put your foot on the ledge over here and then get up.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
Whoa.
Those are 3 sixes,
What
right?
the-
Jesus
fuck.
Christ.
He did not need my help.
Right. Plus that extra
right, so
success.
you have
So
3
what,
extra successes.
Yeah, what I want to do is I want to make it so that like we don't leave any trails, and that the rope gets coiled up at the top, so nobody driving by the island sees that
Yeah.
there's this weird rope hanging down at the middle
Absolutely.
and whatever.
Oh, good
doable.
call. When we're all up at the top, Crash is like, "Hey, I just realized this was really fun. I didn't even throw up this time.
Yeah, good job.
This is great.
We got to keep moving. Late fees.
I like boats."
Late fees.
We only have this movie for 2 days. We have to watch it right now.
Over and over.
This is
So
awesome.
what time is it now? By the
Oh,
time
yeah,
we
it's a
rowed
good
out
question.
there, rented it, moved across the lake.
It's probably 10 a.m.
Okay.
because you left the house at 8.
All right.
Okay,
About an
Let's do
hour to
this.
ride down there.
we got time.
And then,
Making friends with robots.
Wait, friends?
Yeah.
No, we have to stop them.
Friends are electric.
Woogie, 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 woogie.
All right. So down the hill from you, you see that little
Stop them by getting them on our
edge of
team.
the shack from before,
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've got.
and you don't see
Should
any
we
activity down there.
should we try and sneak up and see if they're in there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll sneak up there.
Oh, okay. No.
You both can do it. You can do it competitively.
Yes, let's competitively sneak.
All right, I like it. I like where this is going.
Ah. Oh, come on. Damn it!
I'll roll enough for both of us.
Oh, shut up. You dick.
I did.
You totally did. God damn it.
All right. So,
Midge, watch your foot.
Shut up.
so you want to give the other success to her?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the two of them are like, okay, we're going to sneak up, and
It's-
they both
the thing
at
is-
the same time. You both say, "I'll sneak down there," and you both start going down the hill.
Yeah.
And you see them, and they seem like they're like elbowing each other a little bit, like getting down the hill. And like you start to lose your footing, but then he ends up grabbing your arm, and so you don't end up sliding.
And I'm
the
still
last
going to be
away.
like, shh.
Yeah.
To
The
him.
problem is, Crash watched her sneak that one time and was like, "Oh, I could do that." So irritating.
Yes. Extremely.
But you get to the bottom of the hill without making a big scene.
Cassie, they're a great team, huh?
Yeah, team, that's it. Mm-hmm. Good job.
And-
They're totally down there. I'm going to get the speak and spell out and make sure it's ready.
You are armed.
Make sure field hockey stick looks like what I think it does.
Yeah.
Probably got that in one hand and like the lacrosse
The
stick
speaking
in
spell
the
has
other.
a convenient handle, so
That's true. Yeah.
Good idea. You work on that, and I'll guard you. I'll make sure that we have a secure perimeter.
That sounds good. Danny, can you find me a like a ball-shaped rock for my lacrosse? That's what you do with this, right? Fling things with it.
Yeah.
I've seen people do it.
So
incoming the back of Midge's head.
Oh, no! That's how Midge died.
Cassie doesn't have sports.
She does now.
Midge bled out on the island of robots.
Injured and angry. Just check them both.
I think Broken's going to get hit,
One
too.
big check mark across.
Everything.
All right. So at the bottom of the hill, you two get near the hut.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't look like you don't hear the generator running,
Yeah.
and you don't see any light from inside.
All right.
But nothing from this side of it looks changed.
Okay. And I forget, was there a door on it or just a doorway?
There's just an open doorway.
Yeah.
But it's
okay.
dark inside, like there's no light in there.
But it seems like nothing is really happening in there.
Not that you can see.
Do you think they went back?
You don't hear
to-
any noise.
I think Danny said something about there was another place that they were at. Do you
Yeah.
think they're there?
There's a place down that. Let me just stick my head in there real quick and make sure no one's in there.
Okay, be careful.
I'm always careful.
And Midge just narrows her eyes
Crash
at
is
Crash.
genuinely confused.
Yeah, Midge is just literally just going to narrow her eyes at you like, what?
Yeah. All right. I'll be right back.
You stick your head inside. You see the cabinet recorder device, and it does have a new spool on it. It's not running, but it's just there. You see the generator in the corner,
Yeah.
and you see the cables running out the back, and everything else looks.
Okay.
What do you see?
It's all set up, but it's turned off. Probably because they figure not many people are sleeping right now.
All set up? Is there, like before?
This is a new tape.
We should totally take that.
Well, I mean, wasn't it recording?
But we should take it because they might do it again.
Well, I think the idea is we're going to shut this whole thing down.
Yeah, but if we don't make him, we should at least take the tape.
Oh. Okay.
Let's grab it.
Yeah. Do you know how to take it off the thing?
Yeah, I saw Cassie do it.
Okay.
So
Yank.
Yeah.
it is trivial to remove the tape.
Yeah, so
And now
I'm
you
gonna
have these
grab
two
it.
big, large plate-sized.
Yeah. I'm just going to
Reels.
take them out with me and just like holding them under one arm, and I've got the baseball bat in the other.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, I've got my big lacrosse stick.
I guess maybe they should
I mean, not lacrosse.
join us, and then we can try and sneak down to the thing.
Yeah.
So you're gonna wave them down.
Wave my field hockey stick.
Oh, that's the sign.
Oh, okay. All clear, I guess.
You have successfully found a roundish rock.
Okay.
Did Cassie bring a backpack this time?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
'cause
Mitch
you've got,
is gonna
a toolkit
kinda
and
like-
all kinds of stuff.
The canisters at you.
Okay, yeah. Gesture to my backpack.
Yeah, so I'm going to put them in your backpack.
Cool.
Are you guys gonna sneak down the hill, or are you just gonna proceed down the hill?
If they've waved at us like it's all clear, I'm just gonna proceed because I'm not great at sneaking.
And I will take the rear and sort of be like checking out every, every bush and lump and log and anything that something could pop up at us.
You do disturb a rattlesnake going down the hill. It does not try and get you. It's still not warmed up enough, but like it's there by the bush.
And it
Real
tells you.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't even think about it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And that's how Danny died.
Oh, jeez. I'm sorry.
No.
I tried to
I didn't
compile
even know it was a trauma until you said that. I went, oh, wait, no. Okay, that's cool.
I know you said it, and I was just like, oh, God.
My bad. Sorry.
For folks listening at home, I was bitten by a rattlesnake last year, so
But you're good.
I'm good.
It's
I'm
not-
fine. I'm
it's
perfectly
not a
fine.
problem. Well, I mean, in the game.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just like as a get off my lawn kind of.
You're kind of because you're
Yeah,
looking at
just-
bushes and stuff, and you
Yeah.
kind of push one aside, and you see it sitting there, like it's curled up in a little patch of sunlight, warming up for the day. But
Fuck off.
yeah,
Dan jumps back and falls on his butt.
but you're good.
All right, we got to watch out for those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no good.
Now, you saw them down in another place the other night, right?
Yeah, if we take this path around the hut, and then there's like an arch, and then it's like a living room outside, but the stuff is like busted.
Should we sneak ahead again?
It's weird.
I mean, it doesn't seem like anyone's here.
I think we should all sneak down.
Look, if someone's here, I kind of want them to come out.
Well, yeah, that's why I
What,
brought
should
this
we
so
have
we
the
can talk to
element of
them.
surprise?
Oh, they
It's
talk.
like-
But if we want to surprise them, that's to like hit them in the back of the head.
Yeah, but don't you want, like a plus to opportunity, like in D&D?
But if we're just going to talk to them, I don't think you get an advantage for like ambush talk.
Yeah, but are we going to talk to them, or are we just going to destroy them?
Unless
Well, I think
we
that
have
depends.
some people talk to them, and the other people sneak up behind them.
Because they may not want to talk.
So we'll send you two down to talk to them, and we'll circle around and get behind them.
It's like flanking.
And if it goes badly, we'll get flanking bonuses.
Yes.
And
That is definitely how that works.
if you fail your persuasion roll.
Correct.
Yes, people, we know that original edition D&D didn't have flanking rules, but just go with us, okay?
This is an
You
alternate
guys are
timeline.
bleeding edge homebrewers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We had our house rules.
that's right. Our house rules had flanking.
Yes. Danny and I will sneak down the front, and I can try and talk to them, and if that fails, hit them in the head.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm real good at that.
Oh, switch weapons so that they have a ranged weapon.
Oh, that's a good idea. Do you want my lacrosse stick?
I mean,
I'd
unless
rather
you
have the
want it.
baseball bat.
Yeah. I like my field hockey stick.
Okay.
I could get there real quick.
That's true. You are fast.
I'm kind of a ranged weapon.
Should totally be your yearbook quote.
I'm kind of a ranged
Also,
weapon.
it should be on a t-shirt.
All right.
Okay.
So, we'll start with the front of house.
Front assault. Okay. This
you
time
guys
I
are-
do want to sneak.
You gonna try and sneak?
Yes.
All right. Give it a whirl.
Okay. We're going to give it a try.
Like that H emphasis in there.
Yeah.
Coral.
Squirrel. You don't often get that. That was a nice touch.
Yay!
Ooh.
2 successes.
So
Thank you.
you get around the hut, and you see that it looks like there's some pieces of metal that are crimped together in what
Okay.
looks like hand smashed, kind of crushed together to resemble roughly the same proportion dish.
Oh.
It doesn't look like it's done yet, but it's like cobbling together. It's not
They're
quite as
making a new
compact as the
one.
last one, but
Okay.
they're making, like the way antenna works, to be technical, is like it's all about the distance between
Right.
Yeah.
the waves, so you have to have the right measurement of an antenna to get it to work. So
Yep.
the dish is just scaled up, but it's the same proportions, so
Yeah.
it would work
Okay.
still, but it's more roughly made. And it looks like something's been working on fixing the dish.
Okay.
It's probably raccoons.
Don't trust them. Dream controlling raccoons
Shifty.
are the worst.
Shifty.
But you get around there and you start heading down the tunnel. Are you going to try and sneak too?
No, I'm going with Cassie, and we're going to talk.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
she's
she's
sneaking.
sneaking.
Oh,
down
you're
the hall.
sneaking? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I was
It's all good.
paying attention to other stuff. So, yes, I'm sneaking. I can sneak. I got some dice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep, I got a success.
Pineapple.
Okay.
Is that a pineapple?
No.
Did I get
think so.
anything extra
But we
because
can
I
call
got
it
two
pineapple.
successes?
You can either give a success to somebody else, or you
It's
can
some
find
sort of
something
ring.
unexpected.
That's a
Ooh,
pineapple
find something
menorah.
I
unexpected.
can't
That.
give you find
Okay.
something unexpected by
Yeah.
automatic.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah. You guys hustle down the tunnel, sort of almost more like a box canyon, like a narrow kind of canyon deal. And you get to the point where you can just in the distance see the back of the chair that he saw in the previous game
Okay.
and the busted TV. And it doesn't look like there's anybody there, but you hear some talking coming from beyond where you can see.
Okay.
You hear some voices going back and forth.
Okay. What does it sound like?
It sounds just like the one voice that you heard. Actually, because you heard both of them. Right?
Yeah.
You're the only person that heard them both.
Yeah. I think, yeah.
Okay. It sounds like the exact same two robots. And in fact, after a second of it's hard to understand the words at this range, but then you hear the wah, wah, wah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot
the punctuation.
I did not forget about that.
Me
Not forget
neither.
either.
I was hoping that would happen.
Down there.
Okay. And that sounds like it's coming from beyond.
A little bit past where this chair and busted TV are.
Right. Okay.
Okay.
So there's the chair, busted TV, and the chest of drawers, and the
The lamp.
busted lamp, and then
So does it look like the furniture size? Does it look like it's stuff that we could hide behind? Like there's more room to sneak in further?
Kinda.
Okay.
I mean, the chair's big enough you could duck behind it. Maybe not both of you, but one of
Okay.
you could hide behind the chair.
yeah, but it's a recliner type, right?
It's like a
Okay.
lazy boy.
Yeah,
big
I could
recliner.
totally hide behind that.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to sneak in further to see if I can find where the voices are coming from.
No, I didn't, and I saw that too, right? But not very well. I remember there was another weird room.
You didn't really see anything past there.
Okay.
Because you got
Okay.
to there, and then you heard him yelling about, "Where's my dinner?"
Oh, right, and she came out.
And then you got
she
freaked
started
out
to
and
come.
left.
Right, yeah.
Baby thing is so cool.
Yeah, because the baby.
Yeah.
Quack,
It's
quack.
in my head. So good.
But you get to the back of that chair,
Okay.
and you can see that there's on the little table next to the chair, there's a big ashtray
Okay.
that just has junk in it to look like ashes. Sort
There's
of.
some dirt.
Yeah, it's like
funny.
somebody scooped up dirt
Yeah.
and put it
And
in
a
there.
twig-
And
twigs.
there's several things that look like cigars that are kind of stuck in it.
Yeah.
Like I said before, the TV is just the wooden furniture frame of the TV.
Yeah.
The tube part is just gone. And then there's the lamp on the thing, but that's turned off. And farther in the back, you do hear a generator running,
Okay.
in addition to the voices. And it looks like it kind of curves around to the right a little bit and gets farther back in there. You guys,
Yeah.
going around the outside.
Yes.
Yep. Sneaky.
No, are we together or are we going two different sides?
I don't know if we'd want to
That's a question.
split up, so.
I wouldn't want to.
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't split up.
Okay.
But
So-
he can't. I also acknowledge that Crash can't make Midge do anything.
Yeah, we
a good
would
point.
probably move together because this is still pretty freaky for her.
Okay, great.
You want to go first?
You can go first if you want.
Okay.
Hey.
4 successes.
Ooh.
Christ.
All right.
So much sneak.
Are you passing one on for Crash?
I'm going to pass one on, but can I also be really impressive about it?
Sneak, it doesn't give you the impressive opportunity,
Damn
but it
it.
gives you the find something unexpected.
Okay, well, I'm going to
So-
pass one on to him, but I have like a bajillion extra successes.
Yeah.
So I would also like to find something unexpected if
You can
possible.
absolutely do that.
That's like the best I'll ever roll for this game.
So you get farther along, and you see where it looks like there's a path that comes, because you guys, if they sort of went into the box canyon, you guys followed along the outside edge of the island. So the lake is down to your right, down a slope, and you're following along sort of the cliff face, to give it a better term. But you get a little farther, and you see that there's a path that looks like it's been trampled into some of the foliage going down to the thing. And down at the bottom, you see that there is a little boat that's sort of hidden in a bush down there. And then strewn along the path, there's just junk. Like, it looks sort of like the beginnings, like a proto junkyard. Like, there's just some random stuff that looks like it's been brought here and left out. You see there's some furniture pieces. There's like a washing machine, like a dishwasher and a washing machine there. And like the cylinder in the middle of the washing machine has been pulled out. And it looks like somebody tried to peel it open to like make it look like a satellite dish. But it didn't. It just was left there.
Yeah.
You see that there's like some piles of wiring and other random junk. And then the path that leads up into what is presumably the other side of this canyon.
Do you see all this? Like, they have to be getting it from somewhere.
Well, and there's lots of scrapyards. You wouldn't even notice this kind of stuff missing.
But it means they're leaving the island.
Oh, crap.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum.
Should I roll my sneak as well?
You can?
So I've got one of my own, and
And
you
you've got
gave me
one.
one, right?
I
So,
had so many successes.
Do you want to find something else?
yeah. Please.
There
Sneak of my own.
is, as you get a little closer to the path, up against the cliff face, there is like a full-on, like dresser, armoire, nightstand set that looks like it's from. It looks like stuff that somebody threw away, but it's just all here. And some of the drawers are sticking out, and you see that there's like one of the drawers seems like it has baby clothes in it, and another drawer has like a bunch of white tank top undershirts, and another drawer, but it seems like there's a whole variety of clothes for what looks like an adult male, an adult female, and a baby.
Should we go through this stuff real quick, or
Why?
I don't know? People hide stuff in their sock drawers.
What do you think the robots are going to hide in their sock drawer?
I don't know. My extra allowance is in mine.
Boat money.
Don't look in my sock drawer.
Information filed away in Midge's mind.
Ding. Do we have time, though? Because what if they need us?
We can come back for it.
And
Let's
from
go.
inside you hear the wah, wah, wah noise.
Ew.
Is that a person?
I don't think they're people.
It's not a baby.
Well, duh.
All right, let's get closer so we can, in case something happens.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think they can talk to these things.
Well, then we'll have to shut them down.
Okay.
So you guys start heading into the other side of the canyon. You get up into it where it's all shaded, and just around the first little bend, you see that there's looks like a bassinet sort of a thing, and next to that is like a big work table with just a bunch of chunks of metal and tech pieces that you don't have any comprehension of.
Does anything like blinking, or does it all just look like it's being worked on?
It looks like it's just being worked on.
Okay.
There
It
is
doesn't
a
look like an
generator, though,
Okay.
in the corner that's running. and there is electric light in the room. With their back to you, you see.
Sorry, in the like, what kind of structure are we looking at? Is it like a house, or there?
Or is it just
It's
a
like
canyon?
in this canyon. It's sort of just around a bend in the canyon, set up along the wall to look like a room, kind of. But
got it. Okay.
yeah.
Like by someone who'd heard what a room is like.
Yes, they read
but,
about it.
But not that they're usually in houses.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
Or like they just haven't built a house, kind of. You see, with both backs to you guys, we're standing at the workbench working on stuff. You see this taller robot that's wearing a very 1950s looking house coat kind of a thing, and you see the suspenders, white tank top t-shirt, brown pants, same big robot that you saw the last time.
Yeah.
So one of them's new, though, that we haven't seen.
You never saw the lady robot.
But they told me about the lady robot.
They did.
But it doesn't look like a lady robot.
Well, it's wearing a house coat.
Yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure by house code if you meant like male or female house. So,
No,
so it might be the same ones. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought one of them saw the lady robot in the hut back when they snuck down at the very
somebody
beginning.
did. I don't remember
I
who
feel
saw
like
what.
I saw the
think
lady.
you
and
saw the lady
dude.
and I saw the dude. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it looks to be the similar size
Yeah.
lady robot.
And I saw the dude.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay. Cool.
And then every once in a while, the lady robot, she like turns her head to the side and makes the baby crying noise, and then goes shh shh shh, we're busy, and then goes back to work.
Yeah, I think just crashed mouth hanging open, like wide
And then-
eyes.
From the other side, you guys get to the entrance of this room.
Okay.
And you kind of see Crash and Midge like on the other side of the hallway. You can't really see the robots; they're sort of around the
Okay.
corner from you, but they have line of sight.
So I can see Crash's facial expression.
Yes. And
And
you probably hear the last of the wah wah shh.
Okay. I don't want to be like,
I like heft my field hockey
and
stick.
I hold up the speak and spell, and I'm like, wait. I'm gonna press the like whatever the like positive greeting recording is.
Before that happens, we're at 10 o'clock. How late do we want to go? I didn't know if you wanted to
Well,
stop
I'm
it
just
here
go-
on.
just
Okay.
gonna let this happen,
Okay.
and then
This is
be a
great.
good stopping point.
Okay, and I guess it's probably something like, "Morning, George. How was your weekend?" Like a normal office greeting.
All right.
Morning, George.
The
How
water
was your
cooler.
weekend?
Yeah, the water cooler. Hello.
Yes,
How about that game?
Yes.
basically
Did you
yes.
see that game last night? Are you just stepping into the room and doing it, or are you like holding it out and pushing the button from around the
Yeah,
corner?
I'm holding it out and pushing the button from around the corner to see what happens.
All right, you reach out and you hit the button, and it starts to make noise right as the baby was going wah wah, and then just silence. Like the crying stops immediately, and you hear like, and you guys, you see both robots just put their hands down to their sides and turn towards the speak and spell, and that's a great place to end.
Yep.
So, we will come back to find out the outcome of the Speak and Spell Universal Translator greeting
Excellent.
in
So
2
good.
weeks,
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
which is, I don't know, something the 30th?
Yes.
Yeah.
30th.
No, it's the 30th.
Good. Thanks,
Thanks, Crash.
You just get into a character, man. And, like Daniel Day fucking Lewis over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Two quick things that sort of
Absolutely.
came up a little bit in chat. One is there was some question about how long we're going to run. Are we on a 10-episode arc, or are we going further than
We're
that, or no
an
one's talking about it?
indeterminate arc
Okay.
at this time. I don't have a set end date or time.
Forever.
Yeah.
Forever.
Well, until we're not having fun.
Yeah, until something else comes along.
7 seasons in a movie.
I don't know if we'll get to syndication, but
Well,
we'll probably
Not with that
we'll get
attitude.
farther than that. Nobody can plan for that. You just have to wait
Not
and see
anymore.
what the fans say. But yeah, the honest answer, everybody, is I don't have an end planned. We're going to keep playing until somebody has something that they want to do otherwise.
Cool.
Yeah.
But yeah.
The other thing was, did we want to talk about Ton?
Oh, yes. So, as long as that's cool with everybody still,
yes.
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 the shift.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
okay.
like, what time? I'm confused.
So, starting on the 30th, our next episode.
Time is on our side.
Our game is going to start an hour earlier at 7 p.m. Pacific. That'll give us a little bit more time to play
Yeah.
and accomplish some more things in a night.
Oh, is it not a 2-hour game still? It's a 3-hour game now.
Well, that was the idea. But
Oh.
if you want to end early, we can
No,
talk
no,
about that.
no,
too.
that's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine either way. I just misunderstood.
Well, yeah. The idea was we'll start an hour early and have a little extra time
Terrific. I
to
like
run
that
and
better.
get some more
Yeah.
game done. Very good. I'm glad we were all on the same page for that before we started. Professionals.
Success.
But yeah, that's about it for us. Things coming up. Starting on next Monday will be
We're going to have Monster Heart starting
Yay.
up that I am co-GMing with Adam, aka Hubak, and it's going to be awesome. We're going to be doing our character creation session if I'm not completely dead from everything else.
Why would you be dead from everything else, Mac?
That's
a good question.
Nick has my back. So we have just entered our 3rd week of the Indiegogo for Typecast, the web series. I'm sure you've heard me talk about it pretty much everywhere that I possibly can. It's a 8-part web series about monsters in Hollywood that are trying to break out of their typecasting. They are literal monsters. And we are trying to raise funds to do all 8 episodes on Indiegogo. However, the nice thing about fundraising through there is we get to use whatever we get to make as much as we can. I think we've hit enough to make at least the first episode. We're hoping to get to at least 3 if we can't get to the entire 8. So please check it out. If you can't donate, then share. It really helps us bust down algorithms, which are a son of a bitch. And you can find it at bit.ly, which is bit.ly/typecastgogo. And we've got a proof of concept video up there that is basically a live action breakfast cereal commercial a la like Account Chocula. And may or may not feature a Christian Bale level meltdown from my character in werewolf makeup.
So good.
Yeah, we need all the help that we can get, though. We've got ambitious goals, and the nice thing is we will be shooting something. It's just however much we raise determines how much we can shoot. And the biggest thing is the practical monster makeups. They're very expensive. You have to have a different prosthetic for each day of shooting, so it's a lot of work. But I haven't given up yet, and I will probably die from this, but it will be worth it because I love it that much.
What's that link again?
It's bit.ly, which is bit.ly/typecastgogo.
awesome.
Awesome.
And then next Sunday,
Yeah.
Oh, right. Episode
Every
3.
Sunday.
Yeah, every Sunday until the end of time. That's
Wow.
not true.
the end of the time warp that is the Renaissance
Yeah.
Pleasure
Yes.
Fair.
Yes, that.
And probably, I think we go, an extra Sunday
little
after
bit
that.
after
But,
Yeah.
yeah, our Sundays, we have hijacked the Sundays for playing Demigods, a PBTA game of my design. We're having a lot of fun. We're 2 episodes in. If you have a chance to catch up, this group is buck wild, bonkers. It's
Yes.
completely off of. When I ran D&D last year, it was very much kind of Rails. We had a very clear story to get through because D&D needs a little bit of when you're trying to run a D&D campaign in a set contained period of time and get through the beginning, middle, and end, you have to really stick to it. Demigods being a PBTA game doesn't really need those kinds of constraints, and it just goes nuts. I thought it would take a little bit longer than 2 episodes, but
Well,
yeah, I mean, episode 2 is just dick and fart jokes all the way down, and
until the suffering.
Yeah.
It is tentatively titled Journey to Junktown.
Journey
tune in
to
next
Junktown.
time for the recap.
Junktown.
That reference was made
Yes.
in the show.
Super exciting.
Not on
Yeah.
purpose, but we all enjoyed the journey.
Yeah. Percy enjoyed it less.
Yeah,
I think.
poor
But
Percy.
anyway, if you get a chance to tune in,
Who
we'd love
knows
to have your
Junktown? It's
support.
Master somebody.
But it's also the Happy Jacks has been super kind letting me do this here because it's a game that I'm hoping to publish soon. So I'm going to be shopping around to publishers and hopefully put a book out and sell it.
It's amazing, and if you follow him on social media or you run into him on the street or like a student or anything,
Stalk him.
bug him about it. Bug him about it because we want to get him to put it out. It's an amazing game. It's so much fun.
Yeah,
It
but
is
if you
super
want to know
fun.
anything, just follow my Twitter right here. It's probably okay is the Twitter handle, and I'd love to have your support. Thanks.
Can't wait.
Yay.
Awesome. So, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Have a good night.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Oh.